What's up, everybody? ETH hit an all-time high today, so we are going to be hitting... Come on. Just trying to get the screen up here. So we are going to be looking at a lot of all-time high stuff. We're going to be going on TikTok over here, too. Just the live chart here on YouTube that I have going. This is the live Ethereum chart on the 1 hour up here. And we're going to watch it as she keeps going. Right now, we're over 4,600. So that's pretty rad, right? Here we're streaming live on TikTok and YouTube. What's up, everybody? Ethereum all-time high over 4,600. We're going to be doing some good stuff in here. We're going to be looking deep at the charts, talking about what's going on. I'll be answering your questions. I'm going to do a lot of hand things, apparently. It's what I do. That's how I roll now. But Ethereum's sitting over 4,600. If you're over here on YouTube, if you want to, go over on YouTube. On YouTube, I'm streaming live right now, too, about... I have the Ethereum chart rolling, and we're going to keep watching it. But in the meantime, drop some questions there. Smash some likes. Everybody smash some likes. Smash some likes, and we'll do some pretty fun stuff in here. Go ahead, just snap that screen. Let's see if we can get this thing up to 10,000 likes today. Smash those likes. Smash those likes. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're sitting at 0 right now. Who's got some questions? Who's got some questions? We're over here on YouTube, too. Smash those likes. Smash them. We got 2 likes going on. Come on. Smash them, baby. Smash them, smash them. If you smash them, if we get to 10,000, I'll do some fun stuff today. Okay? And I'll tell you about something that's making me 70,000% APY. 70,000%. That's right. And that sounds like a scam. That sounds like a joke. But you guys get me up to 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes? I'll tell you all about it and we'll walk through it. I'll tell you all about it. I just started doing it yesterday and it's already like blowing my mind how much money I've made in a day. It's crazy. Hit those likes. Just keep smashing them in. We're over here on YouTube, too. I've got the Ethereum chart up live. And Ethereum's over 4,600 right now. But I'm waiting for Lever Atlas to print a dot. That's my indicator to let me know when price action is going to go change direction. We're at 161 likes. We get to 10,000 likes today. I'm going to tell you how I make 70,000 APY, and you can start doing it today. But I got to kind of walk you through it a bit, and I don't know if I want to do that. Smash that like, smash those likes. You guys got some questions? Throw in some questions. I'd be glad to answer some questions. Y'all are awesome. I'm also over here on YouTube. What's up, YouTube peeps? I don't have the chat up in YouTube today. Sorry, I just don't. But that's what we got going on. What questions y'all got? Ethereum all-time high, 4,600. So which alts are next? In a little bit, I'm going to tell you about some that I am really, really interested in. Be sure to share this, too. Hit that share button down there. Share this, baby. If you're on TikTok here, I got the Ethereum chart up behind me, but it's just a picture. On YouTube, I'm streaming it live, so it just keeps moving and rolling. Who's got some questions in here? Ethereum all-time high. You got to have some altcoin questions. We're only at 200 likes. Keep smashing that sucker there. Be sure to hit that share button down there, too. If we really get this thing rolling today, I'm going to answer some really, really good questions to share with you how I get 70,000 APY on my crypto. We got any questions? Going on here? Who's got some questions? Ethereum all-time high. What kind of alts we got going on? I got some alts in my mind that I want to share with y'all. But ask me some questions. Let's get at it. Hello, Anna Samira. Hello. Smash those likes button, baby. I got some energy going on tonight. So what we got? Who's got some questions? Let's get some questions going on. We got Ethereum. All-time high right now, sitting at 4608. And which altcoins are next? That's the real question. Which altcoins are next? Who's got some questions? Drop some questions in the chat. Be sure to share this live stream. If we get to 10,000 likes today, I'm going to share with you this thing I found yesterday that's getting me 70,000 APY. It's not a joke. I'm not joking with you at all. Not even one bit. No exaggeration, no weirdness. It's exactly what it does. It's nuts. It's so early. What do we got here? Dogelon, Mars. I mean, listen. They got a chance to what's their market cap right now? Anyone know what their market cap is? Drop their market cap in the chat because you got to look at the market cap. Drop Dogelon Mars market cap in the chat and I'll tell you how I feel about it. How do I feel about Mana? Man, I'll tell you what. This is how I feel about the metaverse. Smash some likes, by the way. We're only at 202 likes. We get to 10,000. I'm going to share some really, really, really good stuff. But Mana, metaverse, Decentraland. Yeah, man, I'm for it. I'm so for it. I've been holding Mana for a long time. So I was very pleasantly surprised. Not surprised. Not surprised. I knew it was just a matter of time. That Mana went up a ton. Like my Mana went up like 300% in like 2 days. Thanks, Zuckerberg. One nice thing you did, I guess. Zuckerberg sucks, though. I kind of hate Facebook. I think 1 billion. Is that for the Dogelon Mars market cap? Well, then it can't be the next Shiba Inu. It's got to have a smaller market cap than that to be the next Shiba Inu. But it could still make some really, really nice ROI. Just because it doesn't go up 1 million%, doesn't mean it's not. It only goes up 10x, 20x, 30x. That's pretty good stuff. Dogelon Mars, I doubt it has much of a real project to it. But Mana, like Decentraland, in reality, I like Sandbox a lot more, which is Sand is their token, because I love that company. And the Sandbox as a metaverse is just, it's better, it's cooler. It's better made. Let's check over here on YouTube real quick. 4609, we were at 4610 there for a second on Ethereum. You have $400 left to your name. What should I invest in right now? Not gonna say that. You got $400 to your name. You probably have more important things to do, because I can't sit here and say this is definitely going to go up. Maybe take a portion of that and put it in something. I'm not giving financial advice. I can't do that here. Let's smash some likes, by the way. Be sure to hit that share button. What I can say. You got $400. You're not in a great position. But you know what? You're here. You're looking to do something. You're not going to turn that 400 into 100,000 in a month. It's just not going to happen. Not even remotely close. Smash those likes. Hit that share. But if you can afford it, I would take a portion of your $400 and put it in maybe Engine. I mean, if I were to pick something right now just to make it simple and easy for you to access, that might be something I'd say. But in reality, for me, I mean, if you, it depends on your risk tolerance. I mean, how risky do you want to get? Are you okay losing that $400? Because if you absolutely can't afford to lose $1 of that $400, I mean, Bitcoin's the safe bet. You're not going to double it, but you're going to make some ROI. I wouldn't do that. I've been moving my money out of Bitcoin. I've been selling some Bitcoin and Ethereum to move them into smaller cap alts, because they're just going to have a better ROI. Let's smash some likes again. We're a long ways from 10,000 likes. Whoo, buddy, we're getting to 10,000 likes. Because I got something that'll give you 70,000 API. Oh, maybe that's what I would do with the $400. Listen to this, Reek. In a little bit, if we get to 10,000 likes, I'm going to share with y'all this thing I found yesterday that's getting me 70,000% APY, compounding interest. It's not a joke. I'm not exaggerating with you. I'm not screwing around. It's exactly what it is. But we got to get to 10,000 likes. I got a personal thing I want to do today. I want to get it to 10,000 likes. You guys smash it. Just keep tapping that damn screen. Just keep tapping it. Hit that share button down there too. And that's what I would do with $400. I get nothing from this. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I'm just sharing it with you because I found it yesterday. I ventured out into the valley. That's what I do. I go out into the desert. I explore. I take a lot of bullets and arrows and get attacked by tribes. But then I find some good stuff. I find some treasure. And yesterday I found maybe the best treasure. It's early, but maybe the best treasure I have ever found. And I'm not hyping you up. I'm not clickbaiting you. I'm not fucking around. 70,000% APY. And it's paying me every 8 hours. Every 8 hours. It pays me 3 times a day. And I'm already up several percent in a day. Several percent in a day. Because it's about the compounding. Because it keeps compounding. So you got to leave it there for a while. But you're still getting paid every 8 hours. It's insane. And better than anything else that pays interest out there. Absolutely nuts. Get us to 10,000. I'll tell you what it is and I'll walk you through how to do it. But with that $400, I can tell you you'll definitely get a return on that right away. But I'm not going to tell you guys about this till we get to 10,000 likes. Be sure to share this thing too, because I want a lot of people to hop in here. I want to share this with you. I want to share it with as many people as possible, because the more of us that get in it, the better and stronger it becomes. I'm not just saying that. It is the truth. This is math. Robinhood looks good, but I don't want to touch anything. Your Robinhood. I don't blame you. Plus, you got to pay capital gains tax if you sell that stuff. You got a check coming Friday. So you got a check coming Friday. It's like what's today? Tuesday? It's like 3 days. So you're not dying. You got 400 to your name, but you got more money coming in on Friday. I see the likes coming in. Keep smashing those likes, baby. Keep smashing those likes. Get to 10,000 so I can tell you all about the APY. So you got money coming in. So you're not like dead broke, like out on the street, like, God, I need to turn this. Okay, well, that's a better situation, Reek. That's a much better situation. Let's go over to YouTube real quick. I just got to address. So Ethereum's up 46.14. It just keeps climbing. But I'm waiting for Lever Atlas, my indicator on here, to print a dot. When it does, I might take a short, but I don't know. It's so bullish right now. It's so bullish. Where's Shiba Inu going? I will tell you, I sold all of my Shiba Inu. I sold all of my Shiba Inu because it is a top 10 altcoin. It's a top 10 coin now. Like, it doesn't have the room to go crazy. And now it has to like compete with other real big coins that are like massive, like really good, really solid projects. Keep those likes smashing in. So Shiba, I'm out. The market cap. You got to look at the market cap, not the price of the individual coin. You got to look at the value of all the coins added up together, which is the market cap. So Shiba Inu, out. But I was getting in something else. I made a video today about my 4 because I do this shit every day, right? I'm in everything, I'm reading everything, I'm watching everything, and I see the repeating patterns. And I found 4 coins, 4 that I think it's going to get spread. What's the next Shiba Inu? I think it might get spread out. I don't know if there will be another one next Shiba Inu. I think it might get spread out a bit, but I think it'll get spread out amongst these 4. And I made a video about it today. It was Ryoshi. None of this is financial advice, right? This is just total speculation on my end. These may go completely to zero. Ryoshi, Floki Inu, Evergrow, and my favorite, Catgirl, which I bought a bunch of Catgirl about a week ago. It's up 4x. Whew! That's some quick money. Well, how did I know to do that? Because I'm scouring shit all the time, looking at chats, watching videos, reading comments all day, every fucking day. And I saw Catgirl pop up so many fucking times. I'm like, what is Catgirl? What is Catgirl? I don't care what it is. Oh, that market cap is tiny. I'm going to go buy that. So I went and bought a bunch of it because I'm like, that's going to go up, straight up. I don't even got to worry about it. Within the next day, it was doubled. And now I looked at it today, it's up 4x. And I don't plan on selling it because that's the type of thing that still, its market cap is so small, it can still grow like crazy. I'm just going to sit on it. XRP, I agree. Keep those likes coming in. We get to 10,000 likes. I'm going to share with you guys this thing I found yesterday that gets me 70,000% APY. It's not a joke. I'm not screwing with you. For real. XRP, I have a lot of XRP, and I don't plan on selling any anytime soon. I don't. But I hope that lawsuit is over before this bull run is over. That's all I got to say. It's got to be done. If that SEC lawsuit, the moment it gets announced, the moment, keep smashing those likes, just keep tapping it. Get it to 10,000. Hit that share button down there too. Share this thing. I want to see some shares. I haven't seen any shares like. I want to be sharing something with you guys that is absolutely phenomenal. 70,000% APY. Get some other people in here because the more of us that know about it, the better it is for all of us. It's not the type of thing where got to keep it a secret. That's not what it is. I'm just sitting here waiting until we get 10,000 to give you guys the goods. But XRP, if SEC does not, if that lawsuit isn't over by the time the bull runs over, it's just going to be a shame. XRP is still going to go up with the rest of the market, but when that lawsuit is over, that is going to be the fastest rising coin. Like, it's going to 10x faster than any coin has ever done it. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Who's got some other questions? We're almost halfway there. To 10,000. Keep hitting that like button because I'm going to share with you guys what I found yesterday. Gets me 70,000% APY. Just keep smashing. Just keep liking and share that thing. No one shared this stuff yet. Oh, I see some shares coming in. Good stuff. Who's got some other questions before we dive in? Because I got more stuff to go on. I'll tell you what. I already dropped you the 4 coins that I think are the next Shiba Inus, but I think it'll get spread out amongst them. And if they don't, if there's some other ones that get thrown in, they're fine. But that's just a lot of money. Ugh, my finger hurts. I know what you mean. We'll get some other people help out Miranda here. All right, what are the questions we got? What What other coins do I like? As I've told you guys, I'm big into gaming and metaverse coins. I've been saying that for a while before Mark Zuckerberg came out and changed Facebook to Meta. Because it's inevitable. It is the future. And I just bought some gaming coins today, some gaming crypto coins, right? Oh, we're at 5,000. We're halfway there to 10,000. So technically we're probably over it now. But yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got. Gaming and metaverse. Gaming and metaverse. And this isn't new. This isn't something I'm just coming out here all of a sudden saying. I've been saying this forever. Forever. Gaming and metaverse. Gaming and metaverse. And there's a crap load of games. Crap load of games. You got to find some good ones. And NFTs are like NFTs, aren't just profile pictures. You get the ones for these games. They're usable in the games. They earn you money. They have real value, and you can use them in other games, and you can sell them in a marketplace. Pretty amazing. MetaHero, just bought MetaHero today. Bought MetaHero today. I'll tell you about another one, Altura. Because what Altura is, it's going to be like games, it's going to be like the main thing games use with their NFTs to make them like move around from chain to chain and create them and stuff like that. Altura. MetaHero I bought. What else did I buy today? Buy so much stuff. Because right now I'm just straight up buying. Instinct style, buy. Like I'm just buying deeper stuff left and right. Because I got tons of profits going on. I got my pancake swap going on. I don't know if y'all know what pancake swap is. Engine, I love Engine. I own a lot of Engine. Gaming and metaverse, I told you, that's what I'm so big on. So I've had Engine for a long time. And it's up well over 100% for me. Altura, dude. Altura, Stoneaholics. There you go. Right? Because Altura's like, Stoneaholics, 7 Roses. Buddy, 1824. Altura. 39. Dude, you're awesome. You're so awesome. Yo, 52. Blowing me away. You're so awesome. Thank you. But Altura, for real, right? Because it is, like, when I talk about gaming and metaverse, like Altura, the way it's going to get used to facilitate the very essence of that world, of all that shit, I think Altura is massively undervalued. And it's early. Because gaming and metaverse are still early. Sure, we have this huge spike, but for the rest of this bull run, gaming and metaverse are going to have a mass, especially metaverse, but then gaming too, because metaverse, right? People are meta, and then they'll start to realize games are in the metaverse, more and more people. Solana, of course, Solana. Did Solana pass Cardano in market cap? Did it? Because if it hasn't, it's gonna. That's a big deal. And I think Solana can move into the third spot. Binance Coin is kind of hard to pass, though. Looking over here on YouTube, I got the stream going on. Looks like ETH is down below 4,600 now. Lever Atlas printed a red dot on the 1 hour. Now, what I mean there is price has been going up, and Lever Atlas is showing that the momentum is going down. Back here, look, price going up, momentum going down. If you're over here on YouTube, see price going up, momentum going down. See those red dots right there over here on TikTok? Momentum's going down, price going up. Plus, it's gone up a ton, so I'll probably end up taking a short on Ethereum here. If you don't know what shorts are, leverage trading is the most powerful damn thing you can do to accumulate crypto. It doesn't cost you anything. You just take your ETH, you take your Bitcoin, you go trade with it. You don't need to trade with all of it. You just trade with a little bit. Trade with a little bit. And then you take shorts, so you accumulate more Bitcoin and Ethereum as it goes down on a short, and then you accumulate more as it goes up on a long. So no matter what the price does, I'm getting more Bitcoin and Ethereum because the name of the game is accumulation. Accumulation. That's what whales do. Smart money, big money, institutions, hedge funds, governments. It's accumulation, getting as much of it as they can. It's not about getting rich quick. Granted, they're already rich; they don't really need it. But that's not it. It's the most valuable asset. It's the most, I'm going to say, probably the most valuable asset humanity's ever known. That's what crypto really is, and is going to continue to be and grow more into. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm accumulating all that I can, and I'll be doing that until I can't accumulate it anymore. Because eventually ETH is going to become deflationary. Bitcoin, you're not even going to be able to get it because the supply, people just won't sell it. That's exactly what's going to happen. We're just still early enough. Stoneaholics, yeah, we became friends. I don't think this is even your first time on here, right? You've been on here before. Leverage shorts, dude. I was shorting ETH over the weekend. I got that short, and then it came up, and I got that short too. Money. Money, money, money. I do 10x leverage. I find that to be my kind of sweet spot. 10x. Because it gives me a good range to be wrong. But, if I'm wrong too much, I just buy back in anyways. The $1 billion SHIB wallet is dumping. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I can't believe it. I was like, why are you still holding this? It's like what was it, $30 billion market cap, top 10 coin. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Dump that shit. I sold on mine yesterday. I sold it all yesterday. Because I'm like, this is it. This is the top. It could go up more, but not any more relative to other top 10 coins. You know what I mean? It's not passing anybody else. It's not passing Bitcoin. I ain't coming even close to Bitcoin. 10x my spot. Yeah, 15. I'm starting to maybe test out 15. But the thing is once you start doing that, it's hard to go back, right? Because I used to do like 2x, then 3, then 4, then 5, and now 10. And I'm like, I think I'm going to stick at 10. I'm not going to be greedy. 10 is solid. 10 is solid. We're at 6,400 likes. If we get to 10,000 likes, I'm going to share with you what I found yesterday that's getting me 70,000% APY. This is not a joke. I'm not screwing around with you. There's not some trick. It's not some clickbait thing. It's literally what it's doing. Crazy. I just found, I've been researching for a while, but I finally dove in yesterday, and now it's been 24 hours, and I made a lot of money in 24 hours. That's what I got to say. I'm going to share that with you. We're at 6,500. Let's get that to 10,000. Hit the shares down there too, and I'm going to share that with you. Who's got some more questions? Let's dive it in, buddy. Who's got some more? YouTube, how you doing over here? I got the live stream going on YouTube. I have the entire Ethereum trading view going on, so you can see the price moving, as well as Lever Atlas. And Lever Atlas just printed a bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Lever Atlas is my own product. It's a lot like Market Cipher, if you know what that is. Scam. What's a scam? Crypto? Okay, sure. How did you find out what methodology? How did I find out what and what methodology? I'm not sure what questions you're asking. Are we going to see another dip? How big of a dip? A little dip, like 1%? Yeah. 10%? Maybe eventually. 20, 30, 40, 50%? I don't think that's anytime too soon. My opinion. Not financial advice. TikTok gods, YouTube gods, don't crush me. Bada bing, bada boom. 6,700 likes. We get to 10,000. I'm sharing it. Listen, I want to share it. I'm just kind of baiting you a little bit, but I'm really going to share it. And it's really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Let me get the drink. What's up, YouTube? Not sponsored, but please, Spindrift. Sponsor me. I drink so much of you. Just send me some free Spindrift. When will the 80 and 95% crash happen? Hard to say. The question is, will it happen? Because we got such big money in here now. I don't know. Government, it's legal tender in at least one government. Will it crash that hard? I don't know. I think there will be a big crash, but I don't know if it'll be that hard. I don't know if it'll be like, Bitcoin usually goes down like 80, 85%. Alts go down like 90, 95%. There will be a lot of alts that go down that much for sure. But Bitcoin, I don't know. Bitcoin and Ethereum, I don't know. They'll go down a lot. The question is, what do they go up to? I'm more focused on what do they go up to. But I do want there to be a humongous, ginormous, face-melting, stomach-churning crash so that I can accumulate, because the name of the game is accumulation. Accumulation. Charlie, what up? Accumulation. We're at 6,900. Let's get to 10,000 likes. Start smashing that screen. Just start smashing those likes coming in. And I'm going to share this. With you. We're going to talk all about it. It's a whole new thing in crypto. A whole new thing. Imagine NFTs are brand new, and I'm sitting here saying, hey, I got this new thing to tell you about. They're called NFTs, and they're new. Or, hey, this thing DeFi is coming out. Wow, you get crazy interest. What this is, what I'm going to share with you, is a evolution of DeFi that is super, 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 super new. And being able to give, 70,000 compounding APY. It's not a joke. I thought yesterday, I threw in about $1,000. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to try this out. And I get going here today and made some good gains already. One day. And I'm going to let it sit there, because the whole thing, to get that full 70,000 is about the compounding. I can't wait to tell you about it. Get that thing to 10,000. Just start smashing them so I can tell you about this. I just want to talk about it, but get to 10,000. I got to have standards. What's up, YouTube? Where are we at? 45.91 on the Ethereum price. Some people think love to see more trainings. Oh, Charlie, there are a lot of dots not above the line late. Well, it's not so much just perfectly about the dots. Yeah, there probably should be more training for it. I probably should put some out there, but there's no better training than just doing it. Just doing it. It's not going to get every single one, and you don't need to be like a super duper like getting in every trade. It's about having a level of patience, and waiting for the trades to come to you. Like right now, it's looking like a trade is coming to me. Right, I'm on the 1 hour. If you're watching me on YouTube, and you can see it up here too, although this is just a picture, not a live stream. On YouTube, it's a live stream. What's up, YouTube? You see how price has been going up, 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 up. Now look, the red dot for that high, and now this red dot printed. It didn't on this picture, but it did over here in reality. So that is price going up, momentum going down, bearish divergence. Oh, and there's already a red going on. It was up to 46.20 almost. Now it's at 45.88. Money. Let's see. Will Robinhood list Shiba? I think it will. And drive up the price a little bit, but it's not going to change that much. We're at 8,400. Let's get this to 10,000. 10,000, party people. 10,000. I can't wait to talk about this. I cannot wait to talk about this. Yeah, I think Robinhood will list Shiba. But any crypto you ever buy on Robinhood, FYI, you don't ever actually have crypto. You have something that represents crypto, like a futures ETF. You don't really have it. That's why you can't, like, if you ever bought crypto on Robinhood, like Ethereum or something, you can't transfer it anywhere. It's because you don't actually own the Ethereum. You just own a price representation of it. So I'd never buy crypto on Robinhood, ever. Have I? Yes. Long time ago. Would I ever again? Of course not. Zero reason. Doesn't mean I won't bring money into Shiba. We're 8,900. Oh, we're so close to 10,000. I think they're going to release it when they come out with their wallet. Yeah, maybe. But again, with Shiba, in terms of a project, it's utterly useless. It's not a project. It's utterly useless. Now, will they make something of it with the people they have around it? Yeah, but they got to strike fast, and they have an opportunity, but that window's going to close faster than a lot of people might think. That's what I think. 9,300, we're almost to 10,000, and then I'll tell you the name of it. There's two of them, actually, that give you face-melting APY. But the name of and you have to go read about them. Don't just dive in. When I tell you about them, you're going to have to go to their sites and read their documentation. Read it. Don't just take my word for it. Don't take anyone's word for it, because your choices are your choices. Okay? You don't come back and say, he told me about this. It's his fault. No, we're not like that. Crypto, humanity, we're moving towards taking responsibility for ourselves. See, we're at 9,800. We're almost at 10,000. Spoke to someone on the weekend who thinks governments will release their own cryptos eventually. They will. They're called CBDCs. We're at 10,000. So I'm going to tell y'all, smash a few shares quick. Hit the shares, and then we'll roll into it. I want to see a couple shares come up, and then we will, and then I'm going to dive straight into it. So I can't wait. But yeah, CBDCs. You only did a few hundred. That's all good. I appreciate it. I really do. So here's the deal. There's two of them. They're called Rebase. That's not the name of the site or the coin or anything. Like, think of DeFi. These are a DeFi type thing. In other words, they're decentralized finance, which is a broad concept. But it's only came to being in the forms that we've seen it, such as PancakeSwap, Uniswap, stuff like that, which are excellent. But there's a new economic game theory that came out that bases around something called Rebase. And the two main sites that do it, I'm going to give them to you right now. Olympus DAO and Wonderland. The token for Olympus DAO is OHM, O-H-M, and the token for Wonderland is Time, T-I-M-E. And I went to Wonderland yesterday. I'm going to get involved in because Wonderland is given 70 1,000% APY. So APY. So this, it encourages you to stake, because you're staking. If you know what staking is, it's where you put your coin somewhere, your money somewhere, and let it sit. That's staking. And then it gets used to facilitate the economy. Now, how this really works, how you get 70,000 APY is when you let it actually sit there and compound for an entire year, because it's constantly building interest on your compounded amount. And Einstein said this. He said, what the hell did he say? He said, I think he said something like, compounding interest is like the eighth wonder of the world, right? Einstein said that. I sound like an idiot not quoting him exactly, because I had it coming out and I just blanked. But that's what he said. Compounding interest is like the eighth wonder of the world. Yeah, he said it just like that. Brilliant. Isn't that great? CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. But I want to go back to what I've been talking about. You guys hit 10,000 for me. Give me some questions about Olympus and Wonderland. Wonderland is the one that I went into yesterday because it's given 70,000. Olympus is given about 8,000. 8,000 APY. And Wonderland is doing about 70,000. Now, will it all add up to that in the end? I don't know. But I do know that in 24 hours, I'm very happy with my return. Because what it's going to be is it's going to be roughly about 2% a day. And as it compounds, you have to use the exponential function. Like 2 to the power of 2, to the power of 3, to the power of 4. Well, if you do 2, well, really 1.02, right? Because 2%, 1.02, to the power of 365 times your investment. Holy shit, are those numbers insane? And if you, it's insane. It's insane. And I think time, when I bought it, it was at one time was worth $6,800. Now it's worth like $7,800. And I think Olympus is around 1,000 to 1,200. Now, I didn't buy a whole time. I only bought $1,000-ish worth of time from Wonderland and put it in there. And I have to tell everybody about it. I don't get anything from this. I get nothing. There's no affiliate program. I don't get anything from this. But I have to tell everybody about this. I mean, that's what I do. And I'm telling you, don't just take my word for it. But go over there to their site. I think it's wonderland.money or .finance or something. Just Google Wonderland Time. And also Google Olympus DAO. 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 Google it. How do they pay it? That's what I said. Go read their documentation, because that will explain it better than I ever can. But once you read it, you're like, these guys are brilliant. Like, they are clearly not some dumbass rug pullers. To me, that was my takeaway. They are like very smart, genius, I would say, economic minds. It was crazy. I read through it because there's on both of them, on Wonderland and Olympus DAO, there's a spot that has documentation. You can read everything that they're doing and why. And I suggest reading it all a few times. And because I took it away, I'm like, these guys are changing the game. And I'm not even doing enough justice with that, changing the game. I'm like, I had to really think about it. And I have a very good mathematical mind and a conceptual mind. Like, I'm very good at that. We all have strengths, and that's a really good one for me. And I was able to, I had to think about it for a little bit, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. This makes so much sense. Now, it's also dependent on, here's some other takeaways I got. Again, go read the documentation. Don't just take anything I'm saying. Whether I say something good or bad, don't take any of it. Go over there and read it. You owe it to yourself. You have to go read it. Finger in your face. Telling you, YouTube. But I got more people on TikTok. But if you want to watch this again, it'll be on YouTube because it'll actually get published on YouTube. But we're streaming live. What's up, YouTube? Looking good, looking sexy. Oh, did you get your braces off? Now, Olympus DAO. Yeah, Crypto Dave. Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, Olympus DAO. Yep. And Wonderland. Think of it as Wonderland Time to make sure you get the right one. Time is their coin. Ohm is Olympus DAO's coin. They do this, they call it rebase, and you got to go read about it. You got to go read about it. Now, the price of the actual time or ohm can go up and down, but they are constantly, they do two different things. There's staking and there's minting / bonding. DAO calls it minting, Wonderland calls it bonding, or vice versa, but it's the same thing. And actually, Wonderland is just a fork off of Olympus DAO, but onto the Avalanche chain. So it's much cheaper to get in terms of gas fees, the transactions. Because that's why I didn't do Olympus DAO yet, because it's on Ethereum, and I'll have to pay those stupid ass gas fees, and I hate it. On Olympus DAO Wonderland was on Avalanche, so I paid 20 cents for every transaction instead of $100 on Ethereum. So I don't know if I'll do Olympus DAO at all, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste money like that on these stupid ass gas fees. So Wonderland is my choice. That's the one that I'm in right now. I don't know if I'll actually get in Olympus DAO because it's on Ethereum, because the gas fees piss me off and just burn money. Yes, that's what I got. This article about rug pull with Olympus DAO. Charlie, it's running right now. There's no rug pull. There's no rug. Go to it. There's no rug pull at all. Go check out their community. Go check out their Discord, their Ethereum. Just because some dumbass article says, this is a rug pull, well, show me where it got rug pulled. Don't take the negative side so fast, and don't take the positive side so fast. It's fine. That's fine. But it is not a rug pull at all. So don't come on here, Charlie, and just look at one quick article and try to throw shit on me, right? Go look at the website. Go look at it. I appreciate the pushback, though, Charlie. Now, from what I understand, it has to do with the way that, because when people can go in there and do the bonding or minting, and they hold it for a little while, and that facilitates the creation, because the way money comes into creation in the world is from a central bank that just prints it out of thin air. It's exactly how it happens, because they buy an asset, making everybody they give money to in debt. Anyways, when you do the minting or bonding part of it, if you do that, which I haven't done, but I've read about it and I think I conceptually understand it. You go to say buy one time for 7,000. They say, hey, if you give us 7,000 for the time right now, in 5 days the times were 7,000 right now, and they say, hey, we'll sell you time right now one time for 6,000 if you'll wait 5 days for delivery. That's what it is. So if you do the minting or bonding, you're hoping the price at least stays the same or goes up, because then you got that much more of a discount. You get to buy time at a discount as long as you wait 5 days. Same thing with ohm. That's the same thing. Bonding and minting are the same. So that's one side of it. But then there's the staking side. And what they do is they take a large portion. Again, you got to go read the documentation. Read it. I found it to be quite brilliant and make a lot of sense. But do your own research. Okay? Read the documentation on their sites about how it works. And what they do is they take a large portion of all of it that gets made and printed, etc., and they put it in the treasury, so it builds this support value for all of the time or ohm that is out there. So sure, right now time is at 7,000-8,000, but it could drop, but it can't go to zero. And it can't go to really one either, because they have all the money put there backing it up. So there's only a certain bottom it can fall to. But that's irregardless. They give some really good examples there of if something like that happens, how you still make a shitload of money because of the leaving it there and compounding, leaving the stake and letting it compound, because the power of compounding interest is so damn crazy. Read the documentation, but you're welcome. Go to Olympus DAO, go to Wonderland, read it, do other research out there, all you want, right? Inform your own opinion, but I found it, I did a lot of research, and I was like, I'm diving in here. I put in an amount that I can lose. I just put in $1,000, and I'm letting that go on a little bit. Because I also realized, whether I put in 1,000 or 10,000, because it's mostly working off compounding instead of the growth in value of the individual coin, which would be time or DAO. I did the math, and I was like, whether I put in 1,000 or 10,000, I'm gonna because of the compounding, it's not actually gonna be that crazy different in terms of what I get. So I'm like, it's crazy what you can get for $1,000. You don't got to put in 10,000, 20, 30, although I probably will put in more because it's still that much better. But you have to realize it really has to do with the compounding. Once it grows to a certain level, which is not tomorrow, not next week, but wait a year. Wait a year. And it's insane what it should turn out to. I did the math, even if, like I did it on, what was it? On Wonderland. I did the math if it went down to a really, really small number, and I still let it compound, and it was still like a massive return. So go do that type of stuff too. How can I buy altcoins in the US? Everyone says my debit card not allowed in the US. Are you from the US? I mean, your debit card should be allowed. Altcoins, there's a lot of altcoins on, where I buy most of my coins is Voyager. If you go to dailycryptobull.com, there's some really good resources over there in terms of ways to accumulate crypto. Sure, I'm doing Wonderland with some money, but most of my stuff is in Voyager. I have a link for Voyager up there because I get interest on my crypto that I leave on there. Like I get almost 6% on my Bitcoin. I get about 5% on Ethereum. Not that I'm special, it's what everybody gets. You get 9% on your USDC coin, which is a stable coin, always worth $1. So you get 9% on that. So I don't have any money in the bank. I have most of it on probably Voyager. And spread out amongst other NFTs and say Wonderland and, other NFTs, I guess, and gaming projects and stuff. But most of the actual capital is sitting on Voyager for me because it's just accumulating interest as it sits there. And then I'll sell the top and wait for it to go down and buy low. But go to dailycryptobull.com. There's some really good accumulation resources there. Seriously, can buy Catgirl. No, Catgirl is hard to get. You got to get that on PancakeSwap, which isn't that hard to get. I shouldn't say that, but you got to get it on PancakeSwap. So you need a wallet for Pancake, which would be a Binance wallet, a Binance compatible wallet, and then you got to have Binance Coin or something that's a Binance chain thing, like Cake, which is the Pancake. It's called Cake. That's their token. And I have a bunch of Cake on PancakeSwap, accumulating about 80% interest, not 70,000, but 80%. And that's been there for quite a while, and it just keeps accumulating more Cake for me every day. And so I swapped some of my Cake into Catgirl. And I would say Google it, right? There's a video showing you how to, because even then you still got to add Catgirl into PancakeSwap, which isn't hard to do. You'll see. There's a video. There's even I think it was like gamingrevolution.com. They had an article, if you Google it, that they had a really easy walkthrough about how to add Catgirl into PancakeSwap. But there's a lot of altcoins on Voyager. A lot of the main ones. Catgirl's deep degen stuff, right? That's not anywhere. That's just on PancakeSwap. These deep, like Shiba, you couldn't have got that anywhere. That was on what was that on? But that was hard to get too. Like it's not for new people to get. It's for people who've been around a while, like myself, because you got to take a lot of steps to do it. But there's a lot of good things on Voyager. Like Engine is on there, and I think Engine's got a long ways to go because Engine is huge in gaming and metaverse. Okay, what else? Solana. Solana's on there. I like what else? What am I missing? Elron. Like Elron, that's on there. And those all get interest. Polkadot's on there. That took another jump up today. Looking over here at YouTube at the Ethereum chart, we're at back to 45.90. I still think we're going to see a dip. I think it's going to go to about, I think we're going to definitely see Ethereum go below 4,500. I think we're going to definitely see Ethereum go below 4,500 before it goes any higher than it's gone today. See what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So Binance.us can put my debit card. I don't use Binance.us, so I couldn't say for sure. Maybe. But Voyager, you can just connect your bank. On Voyager, you have to connect your bank account. Most places you have to do something like that, or go buy USDT or USDC and move it in and swap it and all this stuff. Binance, you might be able to use your debit card. KuCoin, you can use your debit card also. Yeah. But go to dailycryptobull.com. There's some good stuff there for accumulation resources. What do we have on here? We have 10 people on here? It surprised me. I'm very thankful for y'all that are on here. But I was on this other guy's live the other day, and I was like, this guy has way less followers than me. and his stream he was doing was absolutely awful. And he had like 1,500 people on there, and I was like, what's going on? What is happening right now? How's Shiba looking in the near future? I sold all my Shiba. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Because it's top 10 coin now. It doesn't have that massive room to grow. So I'm out. Because it doesn't have any fundamentals or any projects. It sucks. It's not something that's useful. HBAR I like. I have plenty of HBAR. You can buy HBAR on Voyager also. And again, if you on dailycryptable.com, there's a link on there that gives you $25 in free Bitcoin when you set up your Voyager account. Oh, which one you got here? Atari IS. I don't know that one. Please elaborate, because that sounds like a gaming one, and I'm big into gaming ones. Some other gaming coins that I found. Listen, I'm not a gamer. I don't have a PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox. I don't play games. I think games are a big fat fucking waste of time. But that's different on the blockchain, because you actually earn money playing them on the blockchain. And your NFTs are in-game items. They are NFTs that you can use to earn money, and you can sell them in marketplaces, and they can appreciate in value. Like, whoa. Now I'm into gaming. Blockchain gaming. What's another? There's so many good ones coming out, because I've been like diving deep. What was that one? Altura, we talked about earlier. Not that that's a game, but it's a big part of that gaming metaverse ecosystem. Meta Hero I bought today. Meta Hero. What else? I think I'm going to buy some Rev, REVV, because it's an Animoca Brands thing. And there was this other game that Animoca Brands is going to be coming out with, and you got to go check it out, because if you connect your wallet, you're going to get airdropped something. Coins or NFTs. What was it called? Something Galaxies. If you Google Animoca Brands, it was like Primal Galaxies or something like that. Damn it, what was it called? But I didn't buy any because you can't buy it, but I connected my wallet, so I'll be getting airdrops whenever they do that. So you can go do that too. Connect your MetaMask wallet. The ETH part of your MetaMask wallet. What else? What else did I buy today? What else did I buy today? Bought Altura. I bought Meta Hero. I want to go buy. I'm so tempted to go buy an Illuvium NFT, because I see these emotes, whatever the hell that means, NFTs on OpenSea, and I'm just kind of like, God, I want it. But then I found Wonderland yesterday. 70,000 APY on the Avalanche network, so I'm actually going to put my money in there instead of spending $100 in gas fees on ETH to do that shit. Meta Hero, I bought that on PancakeSwap also. Ryoshi Vision. Now, I don't know what the difference between Ryoshi Vision and Token is. I think they're the same thing, kind of. I know they're from the same maker, whatever. But I made a video today and I included Ryoshi on it. I said there were 4 coins that I've really come across that I think have the chance to be the next Shiba Inu. Although I don't think there will be a next Shiba Inu, I think that all of that went into one coin will get spread out amongst several. And I had 4 that I'm really, really, really high on to do that. Not that they're great projects or anything, just that I think that they're getting the hype. Ryoshi was one of them. Floki Inu, Evergrow, Catgirl. That's what I think. So I put a little bit of money in those. Mostly in Catgirl. I bought Catgirl like a week ago, and I'm up 4x plus on that. But there's still so much room to go because their market caps are so damn tiny. Now, what do we got over here on YouTube? What's up, YouTube? We got this dot. We got price going up, momentum going down. That is a bearish divergence. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. Let me go to the 30-minute time frame and see what that looks like. Now, that dot is a little bit higher than this one. So maybe I'm not ready to hop in yet, but I got my eye on it. Could you guys be really cool and share this right here? Hit the share button. I really appreciate that. Let's go to the 45-minute over here on all trading view and look at what Lever Atlas is telling us. 45-minute looks like quite a bearish divergence too. Actually looks like 2 bearish red dots so far. So Yeah, I got lots of hope for XRP. And XRP is a winner. It's a winner. It just needs this damn case to get over with. It just needs this case to get over with. Because when this case is done, there's not going to be a coin that goes up. There will never have been a coin that went up more in 24 hours. Straight up. Ethereum mainnet, gas, it's horrible. I was going to get in Olympus DAO today because it's doing like 8,000% APY. So I wanted to try it out because it's what I do. Like, I'm a crypto guy, right? So I have to do this stuff so that I can share it with you. Like, I have to do it. So I have to take the arrows. I have to take the bullets. I got to march into the unknown territory so that I can like come back and share it with you guys. But I'm not going to do Olympus DAO, I don't think, because I don't want to pay $100+ just to put my fucking money in Olympus DAO because it's on ETH. So Wonderland is on Avalanche. It cost me like all of 20 cents to do that. So I did Wonderland. SafeMoon. I wonder what the market cap of SafeMoon is. Look that up real quick. Let me know what the market cap of SafeMoon is, and I'll tell you my thoughts on that. Oh yeah. Buy the hype, sell the news. 100%. You got to remember that. Like, we sit here and we talk about good projects in crypto, and that's part of the equation. Hype is the biggest part of every equation here. In any market. In any market. Stocks too. Hype drives the shit out of things. Top cryptos to buy into. Sorry if you mentioned already. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, there's I don't even know, 20,000 plus cryptos now. Thank you for the pumpkin. I'm into gaming and meta. Oh, there's roses. TikTok. I'm feeling saucy. Oh, weight sets. Pump it. I like ice cream. I like pumpkins. I like notes. Sing. Thank you all. Seriously, y'all are awesome. You're very awesome. I appreciate that. Ooh, what is that thing? Was that like sprinkle bread? That was awesome. But what I'll say about cloud bread. Oh, that sounds yummy. Okay, now what was it? What were we talking about? You got whitelisted, Charlie. It's worth checking out, man. Worth checking out. Getting whitelisted is tough. Top cryptos to buy into. I'm really into gaming and metaverse coins. Not just because Mark Zuckerberg changed the name of Facebook to fucking Meta. That was wonderful. But all kinds of shit like that's going to happen because the metaverse is completely inevitable. Gaming, blockchain gaming, is completely inevitable as a disruptor to the current gaming system. Like, it's just obvious because I spend so much time doing this. It's just so fucking obvious. And so, top things to buy into, because we're moving into, in my opinion, the parabolic phase of the crypto bull run, which means shit's going to go up like crazy. Probably. That's where I'm basing my decisions off of. Could I be wrong? Of course, because there's nobody that actually knows what's gonna happen. But Altura. I bought Altura today. Bought MetaHero today. I went deep on Catgirl about that a week ago. Not that that's gaming. That's just DJ and shit. But Engine is big for gaming and metaverse. Sand, well, that's already went up, but I think it's still got a lot more way to go. And I like Sand a lot more than I like Mana from Decentraland. I think Sandbox is a much better project, and I really, really like the company that makes it. Animoca Brands they're the best. They're the best. You go, like, I've listened to interviews with the founder of Animoca Brands. That guy just lives in the future. He knows more about all this shit than anybody. So I trust him. If he's doing something, I'm in. Engine Coin. Terra, maybe, for streaming. Not Terra, excuse me, Theta. But I have Luna. Terra Luna. I have that also. Rose, thank you, Crypto Dave. Appreciate that. I'm big on Saitama Evergrow. I had Evergrow in a video today because I had the 4 that I kind of peg as being the next Shiba Inu. Although I think the Shiba Inu money will get spread out amongst several very small micro cap coins. And I think Evergrow is one of them. I think Floki Inu. I think Ryoshi and Catgirl. Catgirl is the one I have the most invested in because I bought it a week ago, and that was the first one that really popped up for me. And so I just went straight in, no sleeping, no fucking around, because you got to get that shit right away. Because what happened the next day? Went up double. Party time. I'm sure y'all did that just to see me dance. Confetti bomb, I love it. But But yeah, so because I just know you can't, because when I got a hunch like that, I got to hop on it. I don't go all in, but I buy some because I want to have a piece of it. It sucks to not have a piece of it. It sucks to lose too, but I only put in a little bit that I could lose, a few $100, and that's up, 4x. So that's pretty nice. I don't need to make $1 million, but I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride till the end of this bull run on Catgirl. What's up, YouTube? Do you feel neglected? I have more people over here on TikTok. By the way, the stream on YouTube, it will be published on YouTube, so you can go watch it later if you missed anything. Because on TikTok, I can't publish anything. It's live, and then gone, because I can't publish it anywhere. So stream it on YouTube too. And I got a good screen going on over here showing the movement of ETH. And I think ETH is going to come down to 4,400 probably within the next day or two. Before it goes back up above 46, before it sets any newer all-time highs, probably before it gets to 4,700. I was kind of thinking ETH might make its way to 4,700 because of we're in the price discovery phase. Price discovery, very fun times to be in. Uncharted territory, very fun to be in on the high end. XRP, of course, but that lawsuit needs to end. Go to dailycryptobull.com. There are some very good accumulation resources there because the name of the game is accumulation. So big money, smart money, whales, institutions, hedge funds, their one and only goal is accumulation. Not to get rich quick. Accumulation. Because that's wealth. Right? When you get to America, you're not looking to, in the 1400s, you're not looking to buy a piece of land and flip it right away. No, you're like, I want as much of this to be mine forever as possible. Because this shit's valuable and it's only going to go up forever. Not that all cryptos are only going to go up forever. So when I talk about accumulation, ultimately it comes to, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And some other really good ones, but those are the top two. So when I do leverage trading, which, go to dailycryptobull.com, I have a free masterclass too that teaches you the fundamentals and everything I've learned through leverage trading. But it's the most powerful way to accumulate crypto because you don't need money to do it. You just need to use your Ethereum or Bitcoin you already have and you can just trade with it. If you know what you're doing, it is very, very powerful at accumulating. Because you can do leverage trading. I'm not going to get into all of it. Plus, we have Lever Atlas, this tool that I created that tells us where the tops and the bottoms are. So when price is going to change direction, amazing. And with trading, you accumulate crypto as it goes down and when it goes up. Of course, when it goes up, but the same as it goes down on a short. Would you buy into small caps? I have a lot of sand. I have a lot of engine. Sand, I guess I would still... Sand might be a medium cap now. Might be a medium cap. Engine is a medium cap now, I think. But yes, absolutely. AMP, that's a good point. AMP could definitely be a good mover right now. That's something that's just a really good project. So AMP could definitely be a good mover. And I don't think it's moved that much yet. That's one I've been meaning to look at today, but 10 million things to look at every day. I just can't get to all of it. Especially since I've decided I'm going real heavy on gaming and metaverse. I decided that weeks before Zuckerberg announced Facebook to be Meta. I've been saying that to you guys. You've been on here any amount of time. Multiple things. As I've realized, we're moving into the parabolic phase is what I think. That's my thesis. And so I realized, all right, Bitcoin's been going up. Bitcoin was hitting all-time high. ETH was getting there, but none of the other alts are moving. I'm like, I got to get in alts. So I bought some. And I realized, let's get deeper. Gaming and metaverse. So I bought a shitload of that. And I'm going to keep buying a shitload of that because there's a chance Bitcoin gets to like $250,000, $300,000. I don't think it will. I think it'll get to 100 to 135. But there's a chance it gets to double that. Just saying. If that happens, imagine how much higher all these other things are going. So that would be, say Bitcoin got to 250, that'd be about a 4x from here, roughly. These altcoins would go up like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x. So I want to be in there. And I'll buy Bitcoin when it comes back down with all my profits from these alts. That's my thesis. I'm very active. That's best for me. That may not be best for you. Engine, you can buy Engine. I suggest buying Engine. Listen, you can buy it on Coinbase, but I use Voyager. Go to dailycryptobull.com. There's a link for Voyager. Gives you $25 in free Bitcoin when you use it. But when I buy on Voyager, there's no fees when I buy and sell, unlike Coinbase. And I get interest on my crypto. I get interest on my Engine. Interest. Paid to me on the first of every month. And I get to buy it and sell it without any fees. Voyager just makes Coinbase look stupid. It really does. Like, Voyager is so much better than Coinbase. It's dumb. There's a chance to hit 1 million according to Plan B. Not this bull cycle. He means in the next bull cycle, Plan B. He means in 2025. According to his stock-to-flow model, it could. It's plausible. It's possible. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will, for what it's worth. It will, but I don't think in his time frame, which would be 2025, which would be almost exactly 4 years from now, because it would be the end of 2025, is when Plan B's stock-to-flow model shows it hitting 1 million. But I think that stock-to-flow model is going to have to go out get changed soon. I really do. It's been very effective, but things don't last forever, and I think it's kind of running out. It's kind of ran out. Although, that's one of the reasons I say it could maybe get to like 300. This, I don't think it will, but it could. If it gets to if it does somehow get to 300 this cycle, it'll get over 1 million next time, which would be 2025. But the halvening is in 2024, but it'll be 4 years from now, because this is where the parabolic phase has happened in all the cycles before this, which is 2. I think you can use Voyager in New York. It's Celsius that you can't use in New York. You can use Voyager in New York, I believe, but Celsius you can't. And I'm in Washington. I can't use Celsius here. Celsius blocks out New York, or New York and Washington block out Celsius. But Voyager, I'm pretty sure, is for all the states. I suggest checking it out. It's well worth it. Because again, the amount of money you save in buying and selling fees and the interest you get, well worth checking out. Take you a couple minutes. I think alts will start moving before Thanksgiving. Alts are already starting to move. I mean, I've been snagging up alts for weeks. If you've been following me, you've been hearing me talk about alts for weeks. Because as Bitcoin started to go up and Ethereum started to go up, and they started hitting all-time highs, and the alts hadn't moved, I'm like, I sold Bitcoin, I sold Ethereum, people gave me shit. And I'm like, I'm taking some of my profits and moving them into alts. Fuck you. Because that's what you do. If you've been around a while, that's what you do. I'm not going to sell everything, but I sold a good amount. And I moved them into alts. And I am definitely up more than I would be if I just left it in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And of course, you try to be like Wayne Gretzky, right? What did he say? He doesn't play where the puck is at. He plays to where the puck is going to be. And the puck is going to be gaming and metaverse. So that's where I'm playing. I'm looking ahead saying, that's where it's going to go. How's it going to get there? I don't know, but it's getting there. And I was doing that, and you know what happened? Mark Zuckerberg said, we're going to change Facebook to Meta. Did I see that coming? No. But I knew that things were going to happen to move that direction. And so that's what happened. And shit went crazy. I had a bunch of mana, which is Decentraland, and a bunch of sand. Went up like crazy. And now I'm accumulating other gaming stuff. And I'm going to keep accumulating more meta because I think it has because as we go into this parabolic phase, the hype for it is only going to get higher and higher and higher because it has now this base that Facebook's name is now Meta. Like it brings the base of Meta to like a metaverse in gaming, and metaverse to like a whole new high. Like it's like, here's the support now. It was down here, and now boom, Facebook's name Meta, so now the support for everything metaverse has a certain intrinsic value to it. Play to earn, Dave. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was looking at a game I think I'm going to buy some cars in called Rev Motorsports. It's made by Animoca Brands, who makes the Sandbox, the metaverse. Again, you guys heard me talk about, I'm a big fan of their founder, Yat. He lives in the future, man. He knows where everything is going, gaming and metaverse. He's the guy. He's the guy. There's no one that knows more about him than this. More about this than him. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and it's still pretty cheap to me. Plus, there's another game Animoca Brands is putting out called something Galaxies, like Primal Galaxies. Google it. It'll be on their site too, probably. But you can go connect your wallet, and they'll be airdropping some stuff. Airdropping means giving it to you for free. It'll just end up in your wallet one day, probably from what I can tell, within the next couple of months. I don't remember if it was coins or NFTs or whatever, but whatever. Go get involved, because the game looks fucking awesome too. But Rev was like Rev Motorsports, so I'm going to go buy some cars on OpenSea because I was like, These seem cheap to me, and they were really fucking cheap. There was one car that was like 0.309 ETH, and I'm like, wait, it's like $5. I can buy this car and go play this game and earn Rev tokens. I think I'm gonna do that. Can't wait to make that passive income in the bear market. You can make passive income now, but I can't wait to accumulate in the bear market. I'll tell you that much. Can't wait to accumulate in the bear market, man. I mean, that's when the wealth is really, really, really made. But were you, Dave? Were you here when I was talking about Wonderland? Because these nice people in here pumped us all the way up to over 10,000 likes. Because I told them, if you guys get this to over 10,000 likes, I'm going to tell you about this thing I got involved with yesterday that's given me 70,000% APY. Did you hear about that, Dave? Anyways, it's called Wonderland. Wonderland. Go Google it. Wonderland. Their token is their coin is time, and you just stake it, and you make roughly 2% a day. How's that add up to 70,000? It's because of the compounding of it. Craziness, absolute craziness. When will people who hate crypto be converted? When it's too late for them? When they have to? So dumb. Why would you hate crypto? What's it doing to you? Right? Like, what's it doing to you? What's it doing to these people? I hate it. Idiots. Go ahead. Suffer the consequences of your fucking stupidity. Have fun. I hate it because I wish you'd just listen to us. Not for us. We're already in it. We don't need you to be in it at all. You're going to be forced to be in it because it's going to take over the fucking world. It's taking over the fucking world. What I wish would happen is you just fucking listen to me. Fucking listen to us. So that you can come to us in 10 years. Because what's going to happen in 10 years, they'll come to us and they'll go, guess you're right about that crypto. Wish I would have listened to you. I'd be a multi-millionaire now. I don't want them to come to me and say that. I'd rather them get in now and never even give me a thank you in the future and just have it. Then come to me in the future and tell me you were right. I don't want that. I fucking don't want that. I want them to just do it. And they don't even have to say thank you. They don't even have to say thank you. Just fucking do it. Because I care about your well-being. You make a lot of money in bull market, and you build that wealth in the bear market. Absolutely, dude. I mean, and it's not like I came up with that. That's just fucking history, not just crypto history, like all history. What questions? What are the other ones? Funny on God, huh? Money in 10 hours. I'll be mental. More money for us. Let them stay broke and stuff. I mean, I wish they'd just listen to us. Oh, what's going on here? Did I hit some kind of weird fucking thing? What did I do? Am I back? What's happening? What did I do? I see likes coming in, but I seem frozen and I don't know why. What the fuck did I do? Can you guys see me? I don't know what's going on here. I see some messages. Am I frozen? What happened here? Froze. It's frozen on your end too? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Tell you what, I'm going to end this, but I'll hop right back on, okay? I'm going to end it and hop right back on. What's up, YouTube? TikTok crashed on us over here. I don't know what happened. I touched the screen and it went berserk. Looking pretty nice over here though, huh? Price going up, momentum going down. I'll probably wait a little bit to take a short because ETH's so bullish right now. It's going to take a second. What's up, everybody? Yeah, definitely a bearish divergence is happening over here. Wondering if I should get in on that. I feel like I should. I feel like 4,600 is a pretty good spot to take a short. Because it's so high above the last one. Do I think it's going to liquidate me over 5,000 before it goes into profit for me on a short? Probably not. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm back. I don't know what happened there. I touched it and some weird laser things happened and froze. I don't know. But mana, I still think, I've had a shitload of mana. Because again, you guys, like I'm saying, gaming and metaverse, man, that's where I live. No, not where I live. I'm not a big gamer or anything. I've just been realizing that's a big spot to get involved in before the meta of Facebook thing. But I have a lot of mana, and I still think there's a lot of room for mana and sand and the other metaverses. But sand, I think, is the best one. I would rather buy sand than mana. If you only had to buy one, I'd buy mana. Yeah, I know. You're right. When their savings. That's funny, right? I mean, that's for real. Like, Bitcoin will easily be over $1 million within 10 years. I'm being conservative with that. And, so you're right. So 5-figure savings, like 10 grand would be, it'd be 1% less, probably less than 1%. I mean, 10,000 is 1% of $1 million. But if it's over $1 million, it'll be less than 1% of a Bitcoin. So think about that with the Bitcoin you have right now. And because the name of the game is accumulation. Accumulation. There is a box on the video. I'm not sure. I don't see a box. I don't see a box on the video. Do I think Shiba will rise? Nope, I sold all my Shiba. I sold all my shit, baby. Because it became a top 10 fucking coin, market cap wise. It doesn't have room for those insane growths anymore. It's just a regular coin. So I sold it all. Sold it all. Took my fucking massive fat fucking profits and walked. And I have reinvested. I didn't go turn it into cash. I put it into other things. There's like an ad on here. I don't see that. I see this junior. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is this reach for the stars thing? Is that what you're talking about? What the fuck is this? You mean this little... You can see me though, right? You mean just this little box up here? I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know what the fuck that is. I thought maybe it was only on my end. Now, is it just this... I just have this little box up here. Which I don't know why that's even there. But when I do that, then I see this whole reach for the stars thing taking up almost my whole screen. Is it taking up like the whole screen on you guys? Or is it just this little box up here? Pills doesn't have it. That's good. So it's not the whole screen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell. That's the first time I've seen that. I don't know what the hell that's about. I really don't know what the hell that's about. Yeah, okay. What's up, YouTube? Let's drop some questions in. Let's get some other ones. Drop something in there. Hey, where are you guys all from, by the way? Drop it in there. I want to see where y'all are from. Like, let me know where you guys are from. Because I don't know. I guess I don't really think about that. Like, where the hell is everyone from? There's probably people from all over the world. Jersey? Getting a little late there for you, I think. Chicago, that's right. Salt Lake. My brother and cousin are playing a Australia, Canada, England, baby. Yeah, my brother and my cousin are playing a rock show, a punk rock show in Salt Lake City tonight. Afghanistan. Fuck. I hope you're all right, man. Ghana. Fuck yeah. All over the world. I don't know what venue they're playing at in Salt Lake, though. I didn't even think about any of that. They're going to be in Sacramento tomorrow. They were in Rapid City, South Dakota, and then the night before they're going to go down the West Coast through the Southwest up through the Midwest. Punk rock, man. Nashville. I love Nashville. Been a while since I've been there, though. Been a while since I've been there. My mom used to live in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So every time I'd go visit, we'd go down to Nashville and check that out. 'Cause it's a cool city. I've been to the Country Hall of Fame, and what else? Gaylord Opry. Why can't I think of the music place right there? Grand Ole Opry. Been there too. And that mall that used to be there, but I haven't been there since before the flood. A little bit before the flood. I'm Minnesota sports, unfortunately. Fucking Minnesota sports. They never win anything. They never won anything. It's terrible. Bro, could you answer me? I don't know what your question was. Oh, you got 150? Hey, man, by the way, don't just come in here fucking demanding anything, because I'm a person. Be cool. Like I'm a person. You want a real good answer? Be fucking cool. You got 150. What should you buy? What's your risk tolerance? Are you okay with losing the 150? How can I find crypto that I can believe and buy in zero start like Catgirl, which was zero last month? I think it's way early for Catgirl. Because you got to think about this whole. We're, in my opinion, we're moving into the parabolic phase of this market, right? So if Bitcoin goes 2, 3, 4x. The rest of the market, the lower you go, it's going to go up much more X than that. So things like, it'll just bring that much more hype. So something like Catgirl, or Evergrow, Floki, Inu, or Ryoshi, like those things. But I would get involved in gaming and metaverse, because that's what I'm doing. I mean, obviously I do a lot of this shit, and like that's where I'm going, because I think that that's just going to keep blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. And those actually have a future. Not that I'm necessarily holding everything till the top all the time. So the parabolic phase has lasted roughly about 2 months on all the previous cycles, which is only 2. So, yeah. So this is my thoughts, but Raoul Paul makes a good argument that maybe it goes, because we all think it's going to go up like crazy from now to the end of the year. And as we get, like, say, Thanksgiving come, like, we'll see, like, Bitcoin may be at like 90,000 in Thanksgiving, but then in the next 2 weeks, it'll go to 150, 200. It'll just go fucking parabolic nuts. And everything will go along with it. And then, since we got big money in here now, they may sell their shit and then get back in January, February. So the bull run may last into next year. I'll keep my eye out though. But if shit goes parabolic, which you got to watch Bitcoin for this, okay? If Bitcoin's like at 80 grand and it fucking doubles to 160 in a matter of like 2 weeks or less, that's parabolic. That shit's going to crash. But not everything's going to go up right away with it. It's going to cause a massive flood of money into the market. So altcoins will be delayed by a week or two to going up and going down. My advice for beginners, you're not accumulation. It's the same advice I give everybody, because that's what big money, smart money, investors, institutions, hedge funds do. It's about accumulation. Having a longer term vision. If you're trying to get rich real quick, it can happen. But at this point in the cycle, it's late in the bull cycle, it's unlikely. As opposed to when you get in closer to the Bitcoin halvening, which is when the amount of Bitcoin mined a day gets cut in half. The next time that happens will be in 2024. Buy the good shit. If you're new, but just buy the good shit. And don't be afraid to sell at a profit. But with the only goal of, with your profits and everything, to buy back in lower so that you can accumulate. Go to dailycryptobull.com. There's some really good accumulation resources there. For one, the exchange that I mainly use is Voyager. You don't pay any fees when you buy and sell, and you get interest on your crypto. So that would be a really good one. You're in USA now. You were in Afghanistan 2 years ago. Thank God you're not there now. I feel so bad for those people. I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly that tapped in, but I don't have to be to realize how fucking awful that must be. It's hard to believe like that exists. These fucking people that are, I can't fucking believe people believe that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that draws the, can I say the word that draws them to believe into acting and being who they are and how they are. They're born little sweet nothing babies, and then they just are somehow turned into fucking monsters, just like every other human. Born just an innocent, sweet, know nothing baby. How do you get turned into just fucking monsters? Listen, guys, I don't love religion. I think religion fucks us. It can for sure. UK, what about Shiba? Shiba's capped out. I sold all my Shiba. Sold it all yesterday. It's a top 10 coin. Top 10 market cap coin. The big gains are gone relative to where it's at. So I went deeper. I'm into gaming and metaverse coins. Altura, Sand, Engine, MetaHero. I bought some of that today. I feel good things about that. If religion didn't exist, we'd be so more scientifically advanced and less divided. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because like we're smart as humans, but we're really dumb. I'm not saying because you're in religion you're dumb. I'm just saying we're easily influenced. We're easily influenced. And that's for all of us. I'm not speaking like I'm any smarter. I'm just the same as everybody else. But we're easily influenced, and it can be hard to, I don't know. But with that being said, I'm not like say my aunt and my grandma were really Christians, but they were like really good people, and like it gave them a sense of morality, and I got a lot of that from it. But all the other little details, like, you know, you got to do this to get to heaven, blah, blah, blah. It didn't make any sense to me. But I liked the idea of being a good person in your life, being a reflection of how you act and who you are. That makes sense to me in every fucking way. Were you easily influenced to buy Shiba? Yeah. You bought $600 Shiba 7 months ago? That's probably a good thing. Wait. October. Maybe that's not a good thing. That's got to be a good thing. Shiba's by far at its all-time high. So no matter when you bought Shiba, you're up. Raised Mormon, left agnostic. Yeah. I was raised Christian. Not that they were bad people. I thought they were very nice people. I just couldn't get on board with a lot of the things they said because it didn't make any fucking sense. So I'm like, yeah, I want to know the meaning of things, but this doesn't seem like it's it. This just seems like other people told it to you and you believed it. Now you're passing it along. So I don't know. But again, really nice people. And every Mormon I've ever met is like the nicest fucking person I've ever met. I swear to God. Everyone. Like every Mormon I've ever met is the nicest fucking people I have ever met. I really mean that. I live in Seattle. Did we last crash take hours, days, or weeks? Well, I would have to go back to the charts to see the 2017, but I remember it hit me pretty fast. It might have taken, it's hard to say because it topped out around 20, but it went down pretty quick. Bitcoin, boom. And then Ethereum shortly after it, and then the other alts shortly after that, like days. The entire crash usually takes days, maybe even a couple weeks, depending how fast Bitcoin crashes. Because Bitcoin will usually crash really hard and then come back up. Not all the way up by any means, but up a good enough. And that would be what's called a bull trap. A bull trap. Pretty nice, but don't drink coffee. I drink a shitload of coffee. Decaf, though, for what that matters. I don't drink alcohol anymore, though. I do smoke a little herb, though. It's nice and relaxing, but not too much, because it can be too dulling. Sometimes my head goes a million miles a minute. I work like 10, 12 hours a day. Call it work, but it's just fun for me. Like, this is my work, right? This is my fucking work. I love it. I'm excited to wake up every day and do this. And I eventually want to start showing other people how to do this type of thing with whatever they love. to just be a content creator and go build a community and build a business around it, because it's just like fun. There's no stress about this. I'm not, I got to be a billionaire. I'm like, nah, I'm here to build a community, make a decent living, and do the thing that I really love to do. I used to be a doctor. I quit that like 7 years ago because I did not like it at all. Do I think Shiba will pump at least a little when Robinhood adds? Yeah, a little. Probably a little. But again, it's top 10 altcoin right now. Like, its market cap. And give me a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean by market cap and how important that is. Give me a 2 if you want me to explain market cap some, because that's the important number to look at when you're looking at a coin. I have a good amount of cat girl. I bought a good amount of cat girl about a week ago, and I'm up considerably, like at least 4x. And I think cat girl could still go up. Like I said, I'm picking it. I put it in the top 4 finalists to be the next Shiba Inu. Although I don't think there will be a next Shiba Inu. I think that those kinds of gains will get spread out amongst several coins. And I think cat girl will definitely be in it. I also think Evergrow, Floki Inu, and Ryoshi will be in it. I think those 4 will get a shitload of gains. What did I say for 2? Market cap. Oh, you don't understand it. So market cap. So if you look at, say, like Bitcoin's at 65, we'll say Ethereum's at 4,600 right now. If you add up all the Ethereum in existence, that would be the market cap. So 4,600 times however many Ethereum there are, that would give you the market cap, which would be the total value of all the Ethereum. So that's what you really got to look at, because if you want the price of something to double, its market cap has to double. So the smaller the market cap, the easier it is for it to double. So Bitcoin's at, let's say, $1 trillion. It's for Bitcoin to double, that market cap has to go from 1 trillion to 2 trillion. That's a lot of extra fucking money to just double the price. But something like, say, Shiba Inu, its market cap was like a few $1,000,000. So Shiba Inu went up to 30 billion from a few $1,000,000. It's actually a lot easier for a coin to go from 10 million to 100 million than it is for Bitcoin to go from $1 trillion to 2 trillion. So when we go at the lower market caps, we give ourselves potential for a much higher ROI. And as we move into what I think is the parabolic phase of this cycle, my money's going in the higher ROI stuff. Not all of it, but a good portion of it, more than usual. But when we get into the deep bear market, I'm going to be, now I'm very active. Obviously, I do this every day, all day, right? So I'm very active and very tapped in, but I miss all kinds of shit because there's just so much going on. But I'll buy a lot of Bitcoin and a lot of Ethereum in the bear market. But right now, as we get this high, I'm selling Bitcoin and Ethereum so that I can take that capital and put it in things that can get a higher ROI as we move into what I believe to be the parabolic phase of this bull cycle. So that I can take all that money, and after everything crashes, I can accumulate a lot more Bitcoin and Ethereum without spending any more money. Because those would be what I'll be buying mostly by far. 80% of all my money is going to go into Bitcoin and Ethereum in the bear market. ROI, return on investment. So if I put in $1 and it goes to $2, that's 100% ROI, meaning I doubled my money. My life crisis return on, oh yeah, midlife crisis. I remember you from the last live I did a few days ago. How open my trust wallet? I lost my recovery words. Well, you should just have a password to get in there. Hopefully you didn't have much in there, because if you can't remember your password and you don't have your recovery words, it's lost. So when you get those recovery words, it's no joke. You need to write those down on a real piece of paper and put it in a safe. My recommendation. Rula Hasifi. Answer my question. Rula, do you think I owe you something? Do you think I fucking owe you something? Because I'm taking that as kind of like, dance for me, clown. I'm a fucking human. You want something from people, you be nice to them. You respect them. I just answered your fucking question. I had 500 Shibu in 7... Well, shit. That sucks. But I understand you're upset, because that sucks. Dogelon Mars thoughts. You're not the first person to ask me about that. I remember you, Daisy and Sky. That name's memorable. I haven't looked into it. If you weren't the one that asked me about it earlier, then you're not the first one, and that means something. That means it's getting some buzz. And I don't know what the market cap is. Saitama, you're also not the first one to ask me about that. So guess what? I'm going to go look into that shit now. Because this is the type of stuff I look at for big ROI potential. Because if it's getting passed around and it's getting hyped, then what I would say, Cat Girl, I bought Cat Girl a week ago. But it's hard because we've got Telcoin now. You asked me about that. Satana, Dogelon Mars. I might go buy some of that shit because you guys are asking me about it. I'll go throw in a few $100. I mean, why not? Fuck, if it does Shiba Inu style, a few $100 is millions. But but it's not something I put anything in. Whatever I put into something like that, I won't even notice I miss it. That's what I do. That's what I would recommend you do too. Put in what you can very comfortably lose. Is there a way to beat the gas fees for these smaller coins? There is. I mean, if they're not on the only time you're going to have gas fee issues is if it's on the Ethereum network. So frankly, I kind of don't buy the ones on the Ethereum network. Like I bought Catgirl, it's on Binance. So I went and bought it on PancakeSwap. So that's the only place to buy it, as far as I know. Thanks Daisy and Sky. I try to be. I'm glad you're getting value. Hopefully you've gone to dailycryptable.com and done the other things up there, because those are all helpful accumulation resources, such as Voyager is the site to buy and sell and get interest on. Gas fees go down when the network can handle more, because the gas fees are so high because of demand. Ethereum is so overwhelmed with its demand, it charges. It's kind of like when you take Uber and you get surge prices. It's because of the demand. They have to raise the prices a shitload because the network can't handle what's going on. So they're like, well, we have to raise the price a shitload so that people will either wait or pay this extra money and get it done now because we can only handle a percentage of the demand right now. So gas fees going up are like surge pricing on Uber. Have you looked into Aurora? I have not. So in the bear market, the gas fees will be much lower? Well, yes, on US dollars. And the demand would just be less anyway, so they probably would be. But, if Ethereum is down in price, then technically based off fiat dollars, the gas price would be less. But there's also a lot less demand and interest in the bear market, so typically they're lower anyways. But I think there's a good chance we don't really enter into a full bear market until ETH 2.0 comes out. Because I'll tell you what, when ETH 2.0 comes out, anything bullish is definitely fucking done. Because that's the biggest sell the news thing that there's been in this cycle. That's what I would say about that. YouTube, I feel like I'm neglecting you. Hello. What's the price doing over here on ETH? Still printing that dot. I'm going to go to the 30-minute time frame. By the way, if you want to watch this, you can watch it on YouTube. It will be published, the YouTube stream. So you'll see me answering. You'll see me just from a slightly different angle, because here's the TikTok camera. Here's the YouTube camera about 8 inches over on my computer. But I'm streaming the Ethereum price chart along with Lever Atlas, my custom indicator at the bottom. I think I'm going to take a short. I think I'm going to take a short on ETH. Someone tell me what the price of Bitcoin is right now. I'm assuming it's not at or above its all-time high. Do I think selling Bitcoin and Ethereum is a must after bull run, or just keep as is for 10 years? It's not a must. It depends on what's best for you. Obviously, I'm very active. I mean, I do leverage trading. I'm reading, consuming, buying, selling, mostly buying, NFTs, cryptos. I'm research. This is what I do. So what I'm doing isn't necessarily best for you. HODLing is a very easy ROI. You can just do daily cost average. Just keep what you got and don't worry about it. And then just buy it. Like, especially if the price goes way down, I would say ramp up your daily cost average, the amount of money you spend in your average time or whatever, to buy it. Because when and if this shit crashes, I'm going to scrounge for every fucking penny I can get to buy my Bitcoin and Ethereum, to accumulate. Because the name of the game is what? Say it with me. Accumulation. So big money, smart money, institutions, hedge funds, countries, governments. That's their goal. That's what our goal should be. Because this shit, the way we know it now, we aren't going to be able to just buy this shit whenever we want in the very near future. It's just that the supply is not going to be there. So get it while you can, baby. 63,000. Thank you, midlife crisis. What do you think I should invest on first? What kind of crypto? Well, True King. What? Hey, I disappeared. Look at that. I'm Houdini. What's your risk tolerance? Are you brand new? Those things matter for what I'm about to tell you. Are you brand new? What's up, YouTube? Sorry, I don't have my chat up over here. So if you're on YouTube and you're asking me questions, I apologize. I can't see the chat, so I can't answer your questions. I'm sorry. But TikTok, they're flying in. Yeah, you're brand new. So you are here in a very late part of the crypto cycle. But we are probably going to enter the parabolic phase, I think. So since you're new, I would say stick to the much more proven stuff. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Because that shit in 10 years, a Bitcoin within 10 years will be over $1 million. So this 63,000 we're looking at today is nothing. It's nothing. I remember seeing a text message the other day of this guy. He sent this text message and it said, I bought Bitcoin at 15 cents and sold it at 50 cents. I wish I would have held on because now it's at $8. Fuck. We'll be saying that about 60,000 when it's over $1 million. So I would say buy the good shit. And just take your gains, dip your toe in the water. Don't be doing the shit I'm talking about. Most of you probably shouldn't be doing all the shit I'm doing. Because it takes a lot of attention. But if you want to take a deeper dive, True King, it's about splitting up your money, not financial advice. TikTok gods, YouTube gods, don't crush me. But it's about splitting your money up, right? You don't got to put it all in one pot. You can. I mean, Bitcoin's a fine pot to put it in because it's going to go up. I mean, I've never been more sure of anything in my fucking life. And I'm not some Bitcoin maximalist true believer. It's just fucking fact. It's like the internet comes out, and if you understand what the internet is, you're like, oh, this is never going away. This is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. So that's Bitcoin. That's crypto. They should make crypto way easier, but not worrying about, they're trying to make it easier. It's just that it's so new. I mean, do you remember the internet when it was new? Hard to use. It just keeps getting better because it's still so new. And it's built by developers who are just really smart and don't understand how fucking dumb the rest of us are. So they need to build better user interfaces. But there's a lot of technical difficulties and they're working it out. And it's going to get better. It's getting better. You should have seen this shit last cycle. It was even way harder than this. I'm in a lot of cryptos, King. I'm in a lot. I don't even know how many I have. I'm not kidding you. If I said dozens, that would probably be an understatement. I have so fucking many, I don't even know. But I'm going deep. I'm going real heavy on gaming and metaverse. Gaming and metaverse coins. What I say, True King, start consuming the shit out of content. Get educated. It's the best thing you can do because we're still really early. You got to get it out of your head that, hey, I'm going to become a millionaire by the end of the year. A lot of people think that coming in because they read about Shiba Inu. That's a complete fucking fluke. You go chasing that shit. TLC said it best. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Those three Metacoin. Well, Mana and Sand. Well, Mana you can buy on Coinbase, but I suggest using Voyager because you can buy Mana on Voyager and you don't pay the fees when you buy and sell. Go to dailycryptobull.com. There's a link for that on there. Plus, you get $25 in free Bitcoin when you sign up through that link. For Sand, I buy it on Uphold because that's also where I buy XRP. I mean, I wish they were on Voyager. XRP is, but they can't sell it because of the SEC thing. I don't know how Uphold can, but they do. So Uphold is where I buy Sand and XRP. But most things I buy on Voyager. But then the real deep stuff, it gets more complicated because you got to go to like DEXs, like Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap, weight sets, ice cream cones. Thank you. By the way, if you go to my bio, if you guys really want some extra help, because I get asked about it all the time, and I decided I'll do it. But there's a limited number of spots, but you can actually sign up for a one-on-one with me. And you can ask me anything crypto. I can walk you through some of this stuff about how to like buy and sell on Pancake Swap and all this shit. You can book a one-on-one call with me, video call. But those are limited spots, and I don't know if I'll keep doing those. But I've had enough people ask that I decided I'd put it up there and see what it's like. Because I'm really busy, so I didn't really know where I'd find the time. But I set aside some limited times for the time being. Crypto content, create information, man. Dude, man. Yeah, I'm doing good, Green. Doing really good. How about yourself? What's up, YouTube? This will be on YouTube also. It'll be published. I mean, it's streaming live right now, but after that, it'll be published. YouTube, I love you. But most of the questions, well, I don't have my chat up in YouTube. I fucked up. And I can't change it now. So, shit. Because I was so focused on getting this live screen going where you can watch the price chart moving. And I just totally forgot about getting my chat up here for the YouTube folks. Polka City and their vision on the metaverse is mental. I think I've heard of Polka City. There's so many on my list to look into. So many. How much is my one-on-one? I'll tell you what. I'm charging too little for it. How much was it? I don't remember. It might have been $50. And again, I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will continue doing those. I just put it up there, so I'll do some. I'll see how I feel about it. I may not do them anymore after that because there's going to be a lot of demand, and I'm just a really, really busy guy. I make a lot of money buying and selling crypto and trading and stuff like that, and it takes a lot of my attention and time. But I want to try this out because there's so many people ask me about this all the time, and I'm like, for my community, I gotta at least try it and see if it's something I can fit in. Because I'm always trying to come up with stuff to help whoever wants to be helped further their crypto experience, further their crypto journey, because this truly is the biggest and best opportunity humanity has ever seen to get financially independent, yes. But I would say even more than that, to really take control of your entire fucking life. That's what I would say. And that's why I have this crypto stuff, because that's all I want to talk about, because it's absolutely amazing. And it just keeps getting better and better and better. I want to buy, but no idea where to start. You're probably new. That's awesome. Welcome. You're still really early, by the way. Anyone listening, any one of you that are into this, It's still really early. There's maybe 200 million people, users, people that own even one crypto coin in the world out of 8 billion. And most don't really understand what this is yet and don't understand how big it is, even if they have some. So you're still really early. It's not too late at all. What to buy though? I mean, if you're new, I just stick to the good stuff. Start early, start light, and educate the hell out of yourself. Start really diving in. Get some Bitcoin. What's my take on Cardano? I think Cardano. I actually sold some Cardano, but then I bought some more because it went down low enough. Because I'm like, it hasn't really moved much. If anything, it's gone down. So I'm like, I think it's going to go up just because it has to. But I think the main hype with it is behind us until the next Alonzo upgrade comes out. The next Alonzo upgrade. Can you check on IOX? I don't know that one, and I can't do that while I'm like live streaming. It inspires me to see my financial dreams get away from the 9 to 5. Absolutely, dude. Oh yeah, we were talking about this last time. Like, the world that we live in now, we don't have to keep doing that shit. We just need to give ourselves permission to do something else and push through because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It's unfamiliar. Everything's unfamiliar till it isn't. And most people won't understand, and they'll think you should do what they know because they feel comfortable with that. Not that they're bad, that's just the best advice they can give you, and they mean well. When do I think the bearish market will start? I think it'll either start in January, end of this year, January, or after March. I'll be looking. What you really want to look out for is the parabolic move by Bitcoin. What I mean by that is, say today's Bitcoin's at 65,000. If in the next 2 weeks it goes to like 120,000, I'm fucking out. I'm out. I'm going to move a big portion of my shit out. Because when it does that, that's the parabolic, and that usually results in a blow off top and a big ass crash. That's what's happened every crypto cycle. There's only been 2, but that's what's happened. And not to mention, in any market I've ever watched, when a parabolic move like that happens, it always results in a blow off top and a massive crash that it doesn't recover from for quite a while. Ethereum is going crazy today. What's the next time? It's hard to. That's extremely hard to say. If I knew that, Jeff Bezos wouldn't be the richest man in Seattle. I made a video today. If you go to the TikTok channel, I listed 4 coins that I have just seen a lot of buzz about in the deepness, in the comments everywhere, all over the place. And it was Ryoshi, Floki Inu, Evergrow, and Catgrow. And now today, people are asking about a couple other ones, Saitama and Dogelon Mars. But I haven't looked into those ones yet. My biggest fear is that we won't enter a crazy ass bear market. That's my biggest fear. I really hope we do, because that may be the last super duper bear market that happens. That's what I'll say. That's why I'm like, I hope we get it, because I want to just go nuts. I don't have a fixed schedule for my live streams. I just kind of do them when I feel like it. Really when I make the time, because I'm really busy. And when I get on these live streams, it's hard to get off because I really like doing them. I've been on this for probably over 2 hours now, maybe 3, because I just like doing them. You guys are great. You're engaging. I like to answer your questions. I like to see what's going down. But I don't do them like every day. But again, like I was saying, if you want, if you go to the link in my bio, I have I open some spots for one-on-ones, but I don't know how long I will do those for. I'm just testing them out to see how they go. Catgirl. Yeah, I bought Catgirl last week, and it's up. I just checked it today. I'm up 4x plus on it, and that's one that I'm going to really hold on to. Not like forever. No, I mean like through when I see Bitcoin make the parabolic move. that's when I'm gonna ride it till then. I'm riding that wave, baby. Catgirl isn't near as sketchy as Shiba or Doge, but that's not the point of these things. That's not the point at all. It's just all about hype. It has nothing to do with the project, right? The ones that we have in the tops market caps are solid projects that we see as having a bright future, but it's the hype that really makes things go crazy. Ethereum is going crazy today. It is over 4,600 right now. It's at 4,589. As I look over here, what's up, YouTube? But I think I'm going to be shorting it. And if I wasn't on this live stream, I would have already shorted it above 4,600. I got a free masterclass, dailycryptobull.com, to teach everything I know about leverage trading. It is the most powerful way to accumulate crypto. It doesn't cost you anything. You just use the crypto you already have to get more of it, even when the price goes down. You get more of it. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Can Catgirl be a rug pull? Maybe. I think what I would say to you is go look at what rug pulls are. Like, go on Google and really read more about them. Because I think it's just a word a lot of people use. Rug pull. You got to go see what the fundamentals of a rug pull are. I will participate in your lessons. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, there's some. I'm here to share. Almost everything I do is free. Lever Atlas, I do charge for that because that costs me money, and that makes you way more money than what I charge for it. If I do a one-on-one with you, I got to charge for that. I think I'm way undercharging for it, by the way, but I just started doing that, and I don't think I even charge for anything else. I think that's it. I think it's just Lever Atlas and the one-on-ones. But again, I don't know if I will continue doing those. I haven't done any yet. I just put it up there. We'll see how it goes, because I don't know if I have the time. OPUL, I don't know what that one is. You bought 6 BNB out of cat. Damn, you got a lot. You have billions, and you have many billions of cat girls with 6 BNB. I mean, I spent last week. I spent I don't know, not that much. That's almost like $3,000. I didn't spend that much. I spent several $100 because I'll just throw a few $100 on it, just because if it does what I hope it does, that few $100 is tens of thousands, maybe even 100,000, and I'm fine. But if it goes to zero, which is way more likely than the latter, cool. Shiba is I sold on my Shiba yesterday. Sold it all yesterday. Price target for Ethereum. Woo. I think Ethereum easily gets to 5 figures, and I think it could get all the way up to 20. Yeah, but it'll follow the website dailycryptobull.com, and there's also a link in my bio. It's a different link. It's not dailycryptobull.com. That's where the one-on-ones are, is on the link in the bio. But dailycryptobull.com is where all the accumulation resources are, including the masterclass and the Voyager link, which gives you $25 of free Bitcoin, by the way, if you use that link. You're welcome. You're welcome, Reiki. Music NFTs. Music, tell you what, man, I put up a video about this the other day, too. It was a duet. And this guy, he had done an NFT selling, what did he sell? But, a musician can just sell rights to their royalties to their fans to get to start to fund their band, right? Instead of having to sell their soul to a record label to fund their band. See what I'm saying? So imagine Nirvana says, fuck record labels. We're awesome. We'd rather our fans fund us. We'd rather just give some royalties to our fans, and we can just sell an NFT that gives them royalties, and they can just fund us because they're awesome, and we want to share this with them because we couldn't do it without them. That's where music's going. I think that's where entertainment's going. but music will be by far the first. But then eventually movies will do it. And then in real estate projects, they're already doing it, I think. You have a crazy question. That's what Opal is, but it's integrated with all major streaming platforms. Interesting. I mean, there's obviously Audius, but none of those even need to be there for these bands to do NFTs. They can just go mint their own NFTs and do their own mint sales, and eventually that's what bands will just do. I mean, imagine Billie Eilish doing that. She would still own way more than she owns of her own stuff than than doing a deal with the record label, but she'd be completely funded by her fans. Where most of these musicians and entertainers, etc., have it totally wrong. They're just doing cash grabs, selling useless NFTs that don't give anything. They're just a collectible at best. Like buying a t-shirt. Whereas the real NFTs are going to be things that earn or have utility or some function. Maybe it gives you lifetime VIP to any concert you go to for Billie Eilish. Would you fucking buy that? Doesn't even need to have a royalty on it. If Billie Eilish put on NFT that if you bought it, you got VIP at every concert. You have free entrance to you have free VIP entrance to every concert of hers you ever go to. Would you buy that? I wouldn't, because I'm not going to go to a Billie Eilish concert. She's fine. They're good. I really like her brother, but lots of people would line up for that. They'd go for a lot, and it'd be very valuable to them, and they could sell that in the future to other people. And Billie Eilish could attach a royalty to that NFT. So if the person that bought it initially sells it to someone else, Billie Eilish will get a royalty from that next sale and every sale after. That's where this shit's going. Crypto, Dave, did you just hear? Yeah, I'm in on NFTs. Did you just hear my explanation? Imagine Billie Eilish selling an NFT that gives you lifetime VIP access to her concerts. She sells like 20 of them. Those will go for millions of dollars. And you know what? Whoever buys them, I would buy them. Actually, I would buy it. I take all it back. I would absolutely buy one. Not that I would ever use it. I just realized that I can sell it for more money. And you know what? Billie's all cool with that, because when I sell it to someone else, she would also get a royalty she would get a percentage of my sale and a percentage of every sale after. And you can sell NFTs that give out royalty cuts of like music sales, of streaming, of blah, blah, blah. Everything. CBDCs have on cryptocurrencies. NFTs are way bigger than collectibles. Yeah, it's just that it's the easiest the first manifestation of them, because it's the easiest, most understandable one. Yeah, it's proof of ownership in a better form than it's ever existed in all of humanity's kind. It's like the title to your house, the deed to your house, title to your car, those will all be on the blockchain, because they'll be better in every way. Because there won't be middle people to fuck it up. It won't get lost. No one can manipulate it. It's perfect and cheaper and faster and perfect. And you can put it as a smart contract, and it will just execute all the functions as it should without any bullshit or politics. It'll just do what it does because it's a machine. CBDCs have on cryptos. They will have an effect. What will that effect be? I'd be lying if I said I knew. What I do know is that governments, central banks will be making them, and they will do the same thing they've always done. They won't put a cap on their fucking supply, and they will fuck up their shit. And people will reject it because we can. That's what crypto's doing. That's what I think. I think CBDCs will be big at first, and then they will fade away for the most part. In what time frame? No idea. Is that the best way to secure funds? Is what the best way to secure funds? Elaborate on that a little bit. They're already here. USDC is a stable coin. Yeah, government will attack that. They will attack that, sort of, or work with them, something like that. I don't know exactly what it'll look like, but there will be regulation. But overall, things will be a lot better than they are, because there'll be more options, right? Until crypto, there was no option other than to just use the money we were told to use. Now we can use other shit. So I got to scroll back up. Oh. Are CBDCs the best way to secure funds? I wouldn't say so. I mean, they don't even exist yet, other than the Chinese digital yuan, which fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Want nothing to do with those fuckers. There won't be any scarcity to them, yeah. To the CBDCs, there'll be no scarcity. No, not at all. Because they'll just keep printing it the same way they do. It'll just be cheaper to make and easier to transfer around. So it'll be an upgrade. But the core problem still remains constant, never-ending inflation. Do I think ADA will reach $3 before? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think ADA. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think ADA reaches $5. But I'm not as bullish on ADA as I was before the Alonzo upgrade. And you can tell neither is the market, because hype. There's no hype now. What's your take on Catgirl? I bought Catgirl last week. I'm up 4x on it. I have 1,000 to invest. Which one should I go for? Well, I can't give you financial advice, but I will say, don't go chasing. Take TLC's advice. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Are you new? Are you new, McClody? I mean, are you newer to crypto? Which you're still way ahead of 90% of the fucking world. So you're still really early. I'm just wondering, are you like new? Because my answer depends on where you're at in your crypto journey. If you're like me and you've been around for at least one whole cycle and you're very active every day in this shit, my answer is going to be very different than if you're new and you've never bought a coin before. What is it? Hot shot. I gotta get a new phone. I got a line down this thing that cuts out like one letter of everybody's name. First of all, do y'all know what the Bitcoin halvening is? It's the most important event in all of crypto. The Bitcoin halvening. Give me a 1 in the chat if you don't know what that is. Every live stream I have to talk about this because it's the most important thing to know. If you know one thing, this is the most important thing to know. So I don't see any ones in the chat. So I mean, I'm not going to explain it if no one needs me to. You made a lot of profit. Get the new phone. See, I'm cheap though, man. Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, do I want to go spend $1,500 on a new phone, or do I want to go buy this NFT I'm eyeing, or do I want to go buy some coins? Like, I don't want to buy that shit. Like I learned years ago, because I didn't think like this before and I didn't get it, because no one explained it to me this way. No one explains it this way. Is that rich people, truly wealthy people, especially ones that came from not being wealthy, but really the ones that are wealthy, period, they have this one thing in common. And it's this. It's important to realize that as humans, we live our lives by a hierarchy of values, right? If you're a parent, most things you spend your time, your money, and attention on probably revolve around your kids. If you are, if you're single and ready to mingle, maybe most of your time, attention, money revolves around going out and trying to meet ladies or guys. Wealthy people have this in common. Their highest value is investing money, growing money into more money. And if you have a high priority on that, you will become wealthy. And then you really won't have time, attention, or money for other shit. Like I have this phone and I'm like, yeah, it's working well enough. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to waste my time going to a fucking store. I don't want to waste $1,500 when I could just, I hate spending money on things because I just want to invest it all in things that give me a return. Because every time I just buy something, it hurts. I just burned money that I'm never getting back. So I'll probably buy a new iPhone, but I have to somehow rationalize that it will make me more money than what it cost me to get it. Get what I'm saying? Like I have my computer here. I probably need a new computer too because it's kind of running slow. I've had it for like 5 years. It's Mac. But I'm sitting here trying to rationalize, like, all right, if I'm going to drop $2,000 on a new computer, how is it going to make me more money than what I'm paying for it? And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Obviously, this is my business, doing this type of stuff. And I have another content business too. So my time is kind of getting wasted on the computer because it's moving kind of slow. And it's frustrating me. I'm probably not being as productive as I could be. So I'm probably going to buy a new computer. Maybe before I buy a new phone. Because the line, I can still do everything. It's not bothering me. It's not slowing me down. See what I'm saying? I don't know. That's me just kind of thinking out loud. Yeah, I don't like on liabilities. That's a good fucking word, Bills. That's a good word. Liabilities and assets. Focus on buying assets. What the fuck is an asset? And it can get kind of tricky, right? When I talk about buying a computer, that could be a liability. If I'm just playing it getting it to be entertained and play video games, that's a waste of money. But if I'm doing it to increase my business, be more effective with my trading, with my content creation and stuff like that, well, then that's a different story. Then that's an expense that I have to have because it helps me make more money and be more productive. So then it wouldn't be. So something that, depending on how you use it, it can be a liability or an asset. Like let me tell you something. This is Robert Kiyosaki, love him or hate him, but the guy knows money. And when he first said this, I was like, yeah, that can't be right. But what the fuck do I know? Did I know? But I agree with him wholeheartedly now, is that buying your own home is a liability. It is absolutely a fucking liability. Well, you got to have somewhere. You're going to rent. If you're not doing that, might as well get equity. I understand that point. What I'm saying is there's another option that isn't buying a house. If you're going to go into debt, go buy a property that pays you. And I don't mean buy a single family home. I mean go buy at least a duplex. You can go buy a duplex, triplex, quadplex, for probably as much as you can find one somewhere that will cost you the same amount as buying your own house. And it will pay for itself and pay you income on a monthly basis, and it will grow equity also. That's what you do. Don't buy a house for yourself. Wealthy people, they don't own houses. They don't. I mean, sure, super duper duper rich. They get so much fucking money they don't know what to do with it. They literally don't even notice it's gone. But like regular rich people, like millionaires, not billionaires, like millionaires, we don't buy houses for ourselves. You buy things that make money. Buying a house for yourself doesn't make money. It can go up in value, yes, but it's an expense. You pay for it every month. And you got to pay for maintenance. And then when you sell it, there's fees and taxes and all this shit. So the real thing is go buy properties that pay for themselves and pay you cash flow and grow in value. And never sell those fucking things. And then get loans on those to go buy more of things like that. And the only time you would ever, because the name of the game in real estate is units, right? If I got one single family house, I got one unit. If I got a duplex, I have 2 units. If I have a fourplex, I have 4 units. So if I'm going to sell my fourplex, well, I better be moving that money into an 8plex or 2 fourplexes. You see what I'm saying? Don't buy your own house. Don't buy your own house. Go put that money into cash flowing property. Not financial advice. Yes, I'm new from SA. I know that flag. I'm yet to buy my first crypto. You've been saving money now. Well, since you're new, go do a lot of research. But if you feel like you need to buy something, go to dailycryptobull.com. There's a link for Voyager. You'll go through that link. You'll be able to sign up. You'll get $25 in free Bitcoin. And I would say buy Bitcoin. and let it sit there, because you also get interest on Voyager. And that's a nice, safe way to get into crypto, because what you don't want to do is go diving in and get wrecked. That'll sour you and fuck you up. You want to get your little wins. Know where you're at. And that's what I would say. That's what I would do. That's what I would do looking back if I were you in your spot. Quadplex, rent 3 out. Yeah, you could use one too. You could do it that way. Absolutely. I probably wouldn't do that, because I don't want to be people will know you own the fucking thing and bother the living shit out of you. But whatever works for you. I mean, that's still a much better solution than having one single family home that you are completely responsible for. Whereas with a rental, you don't have the liabilities. Sure, you don't get equity, but you don't got to worry about the maintenance, right? You don't got to worry about, you can move whenever you want. You can go do it. You have much more freedom and flexibility. But if you own your own house, you're fucking stuck to it. And if the price and the value of that thing goes down, you're fucked. Go ask people from 2008 how the fuck they felt about that. Because I think we're in a bubble in every sense of the word, in every market in the entire fucking world. A big one that's going to pop like crazy. God damn it, I wish I would have taken that short on Ethereum at 4,600. But I was on this live stream with y'all. See, I'm losing money being on the live stream. That's all right. I think there's still a long ways to go down. I think it's going to go down under 45, maybe under 44. Lever Atlas giving a big dip right there. Go to dailycryptobull.com too and watch the crypto trading masterclass I have up. It's free. I'll probably eventually charge for it, but right now it's free. It teaches you leverage trading is the most powerful way to accumulate crypto. No matter, even if you're new, it's irrelevant to this one. So that's another thing, the new people out there, everybody out there, go watch that and learn about leverage trading. Because you don't need to be chasing coins. You can just accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum by doing leverage trading without having to spend money. You just use the Ethereum and Bitcoin you already have to grow it into more without spending money. Just seriously, go watch it. Not financial advice. It was funny, right? Got 21K in ADA coins at $1.90. I dig that. I think that's pretty solid. I sold some when it was little. Well, I sold a lot of it when it was like, $275. And then I bought some at $220 and went down some. And I sold it. I took a little bit of a loss because I wanted to move it because it wasn't fucking moving. And I was like, I didn't want to put more. There was something else I wanted to go buy. And so I just fucking sold it because it was my lowest performing asset and I just took a little loss on it. So overall, I'm very up on Cardano. And I just took that money and put it into something else, which has grown a lot. And I bought back into Cardano yesterday at like $1.90. Because I'm like, well, that's just too fucking low. All these other alts are moving and Cardano's going down. Well, that isn't going to happen. This is probably the bottom. So now I'm going up on that shit. Yeah, I think Cardano easily to $3. I think you got to get to $5 by the time this bull runs over. Maybe higher. Did you use crypto ATM already? I keep biting the side of my fucking cheek. God, you know what I mean? I don't know why. ATM, do you mean like an actual ATM? Like where you put in a card and get... Because I'm not sure what that question is. Will governments ban NFTs because of environmental concerns? No. There's no environmental concerns. And if they ever did, it wouldn't be because of environmental concerns. That'd be what they'd say. Or something like it. But no. I mean, NFTs are something, I don't know what kind of argument they could come up with. Because they are so superior and so safe. Oh, you want to go buy a piece of art that's an NFT and it goes down in value? Well, that's not a rug pull. That's not some scam. That's just buying art. Right? Go buy art or collectibles. You're not guaranteed for that shit to go up at all. But I want you to remember that the government will never stop you from going to Vegas and putting every fucking cent you have on black or red or whatever the fuck you want, and they won't regulate that at all. But they will try to tell you how to spend this money. The reason they won't stop you with the gambling is because they already get their cut. They're fine with it, but they don't know how to get their cut from crypto yet. So everything they do here is to get their cut. And crypto is about getting rid of all the people getting their fucking cut, which are all the middle people. They literally, middle people, make everything worse. They bloat it. They make it more expensive. They slow it down. They cause friction and blockages and bullshit. Crypto's about getting rid of the middlemen. Straight up. I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, sweet. I've heard very good things about Amsterdam, and I don't mean like drugs and I don't mean that. I just mean like it's beautiful. I've heard it's super duper go 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 go. And sometimes I just kind of need to turn it off. Well, the government, yeah, the government will get their cut, but hopefully it's a much better world. It's a constant battle. I mean, it's never going to be all right. I mean, the government needs to be funded because they do serve a purpose, but they just have too much of a monopoly where they suck. It's like taxi, like when Uber and Lyft disrupted taxis. Taxis sucked. They've always sucked. Why'd they suck? Because they could. There was no competition. They're the only game in town. They have no need for innovation. It's their rules. But Uber and Lyft came along, taxi companies basically went out of business. Blockbuster went out of business when Netflix came around. I want you to remember the words incumbent and disruptor. Crypto is the disruptor to basically every fucking thing you can imagine. Starting massively with the financial services industry, banking, etc. Because talk about an incumbent. They're the only game in town. Every option, choice you think you have are the choices they give you. That's it. Crypto gives you literal infinite choices because it's about innovation. It's about it's about competition. They're competing with each other. There's no competition in the banks industry, in the financial services, no competition. They're all selling the same thing. It's a scam. It's a sham. It's a scam. It's a sham, man. I'm in Sweden and I love Amsterdam. As soon as Cardano reaches $3, I'm going there to eat. So fucking hallelujah, man. You will get that dream because Cardano will get to $3. It will get to probably $5 by the time this bull runs over. In my opinion, not financial advice. What's up, YouTube? I forgot about you because I don't have the chat over here, so I forget. I think millions of people will leap. Oh, billions. It's the new internet. It is Web 3.0. That's what it really is. And I'm not just saying that like some moon boy. It's like the smartphone came out and it's like, oh, this is going to completely change everything and get rid of all the other fucking phones. But it's way bigger than that. Crypto's way bigger than that. It's really Web 3.0. I would say go do some research on Google Web 3.0. 3. First was about information and searching for information. Second was about connection, social media. Third is about value, disruption of all of that, and creating a more and more digital identity. And getting rid of middle people, make things faster, cheaper, allowing people to live more of their best life. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, as hard as that can be to say, well, I don't know what Web 4.0 will be. I'm not the innovator. I just know what Web 3.0 is going to be because it's already here. And now I just see it just growing. I think millions of people will leap. Put money. Oh, yeah. The first, go to dailycryptobull.com. Go to Voyager. There's a link there for Voyager. You'll get $25 in free Bitcoin. When you buy and sell crypto on there, it'll be free. But here's the thing. The crypto you have on there, you will get interest on. Meaningful interest. Almost 6% on your Bitcoin. Almost 5% on your Ethereum. 9% on your USDC coin. That's a stable coin. That's always worth $1. So you're getting 9% interest on your $1. Guess what? I don't have money in the banks. I either have it in a crypto coin. I have it in crypto because USDC is still a crypto coin, but it's always worth $1. So whatever I don't have in other coins, I have in USDC coin. Accumulating interest on Voyager. 9%. Why the fuck would I have it in a bank accumulating no interest? Them charging me to have my money. Banks are stupid. Yeah, it's a U.S. only thing currently, but next year Voyager will be in Europe. They got approved to be in Europe. That was some big news a couple weeks ago, but they won't be rolling out, I think, until next year. But it's coming. It's coming. There's not really a better between. I mean, USDC probably, because I mean they're both worth $1. It's just I think USDC is more the chosen one, even though Tether is bigger in market cap. What cryptos that aren't Bitcoin or ETH will outlast the other? Ooh, that's hard to say. Good question. Now let me think. I think Polkadot's going to be. I think your smart contract ones are going to be around. I think Polkadot. Polkadot was made by a co-founder of Ethereum, and I would say the most talented co-founder of Ethereum, Gavin Wood, not Vitalik. Vitalik's fine, but Gavin Wood's, I think, the true genius, and he left Ethereum and went and made Polkadot, and I think Polkadot will be around. I think Engine will absolutely be around. VeChain. Yeah, VeChain. VeChain is the winner of shipping and logistics on blockchain. Chainlink. I don't know about Dash. Cardano, maybe. Cardano's still got lots of proof. They better get their shit going. You're very welcome. I think Luna serves a good purpose for what it does. It absolutely does. Because there's just certain things that are needed in crypto, in blockchain technology. The ones that I named, I mean, Chainlink's kind of an oracle. When I get asked that on the spot, I'm like, I guarantee there's at least 2 or 3 that are just absolutely they'll be around. I'm just not thinking of them right now. Oh, your VeChain, man. VeChain is the winner of shipping and logistics. It doesn't even have a competitor. Like, it is, I don't know, it's Alabama football playing against Pop Warner. That's what it is. It's Tom Brady playing against Pop Warner football. That's how far away the next competitor to VeChain is. VeChain has won the shipping and logistics game in blockchain. A crypto that connects, and that's what DOT is working on. That's what the whole parachain thing is. And yeah, the interoperability, whoever wins that main part of the game, which there will be several. But yes, that's really the next big phase, is really creating that interoperability, which I don't know exactly how all that's going to play out, because that's going to mean is Ethereum going to have as big of a role if now all these chains can just work together like that? Probably. I mean, it has the biggest network adoption, biggest network effects, user adoption. Roll Tide. I don't really like Alabama. I don't hate them, though. I'm not into college football much because I'm NFL. But I just said Alabama because they're just so dominant that I just said them. But then I thought Tom Brady is probably better. It has a lot of stuff coming. They do, but they got to get their hype going. And they got to start really taking on more use. I think Solana's got a good chance. I'm really... Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. Not financial advice. Just opinion. Avalanche is really, really growing on me. Especially since I did this Wonderland thing, because that's on Avalanche. And I'm like, fuck. That's my first time using Avalanche. I was like, that was so easy and cheap. What the fuck? So Avalanche is growing on me. I bought a lot of Avalanche yesterday because I converted it into time to put on Wonderland so that I could get my 70,000 Yeah, that's right. 70,000% APY. And I'm Houdini. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. On TikTok, it's something's going. I actually have because I have the green screen effect behind me, but I have an actual green screen behind me. So it's TikTok is spazzing. Oh, which NFL team do I hate the most? I'll tell you which sports team I hate the most. It's the Yankees. I hate them more than any other sports team. I'm a Twins fan. They have made this millennium awful for me, and I fucking hate them. But which NFL team do I hate the most? I'd probably have to go with probably the Packers. Fuck them. Brett Favre, then Aaron Rodgers. It's not fair. I'm a Vikings fan. It sucks. I see that the Braves won the World Series, by the way. Fuck yeah. Listen, I got a lot of friends that are Braves fans, so I'm very happy for them. That's why. I don't have any fans that are... Well, I have a family that lives in the Houston area, but I don't know if they weren't born there or anything. I don't think they really care that much. But Braves. I'm very happy for that. I wish it was Twins. But I'm glad that I get to feel happy for somebody. Right? Like Tom Brady and the Bucks winning, I don't care. Although I have some Tom Brady rookie cards, so that's nice. Used to live in Wisconsin. Go Packers. Fuck you. Brett Favre, then Aaron Rodgers. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And we had Brett Favre for a year, and that was my favorite year of football ever. Not anything against the Packers. That was just a very fucking awesome year of football for the Minnesota Vikings. We made it to the NFC Championship game, and I lived there at the time. I went to literally like half the home games. It was my favorite year of sports ever. I was very disappointed when the Saints beat us, but they didn't beat us. We really, really, really beat ourselves. Like, it was fucking awful. And then the Saints won the Super Bowl, so fuck them. And that was Bountygate. So, yeah, fuck them double. Although I do really like Drew Brees. I think he's a very good human. Very good example of a human. Is there anything that will take down ETH, or are they locked? I would say Bitcoin's more locked than ETH is. Because Bitcoin is what it is. There's nothing else that is Bitcoin. Nothing else does what Bitcoin does. It's truly decentralized. It's decentralized, like, it's digital gold. So what I mean, like, think of gold. Is there any company that runs gold? No, it's a resource. It's a metal you dig out of the earth. Bitcoin is a thing you dig out of a computer code. That's it. There's no one that can change it. There's no one that can alter it. There's only 21 million of them ever. Nothing else does that. Nothing else will do that. So it is what it is. ETH, on the other hand, can be disrupted. Not disrupted. Surpassed. And I think that a lot of these smart chains will end up working together. I can say ETH has the most to lose, and all the other ones have the most to gain. But in the meantime, ETH is my biggest holding. Sia coin? I don't have any thoughts on that. I don't know much about it. I barely know of it. With that being said, when I bought Catgirl a week ago, I didn't know shit about it. I still don't know shit about it. I just knew that the hype was there. He's a very charitable guy, and he just seems like a really nice person. And everything I've ever seen about him, going all the way back to college, was like, this seems like just a good dude. That's the best way I can say it. It's hard to pinpoint anything in particular. Can you say anything bad? I can't say one bad thing about Drew Brees. That's all I know. There are so many I want to get. Yeah, I know. mean cryptos? I know. Like I have dozens of pages up on my tabs up in my phone of just coins that I've been meaning to look at. Some of them I finally got to and bought today, like Meta Hero. I bought that today. What else? Altura. I finally bought some of that today. I meant to buy that weeks ago, and that fucker has went up a lot. I mean, multiple X's, but I still feel the market cap's small enough that it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Katrina, but he just keeps doing shit like that. He donated a lot of money during COVID. Like he just seems like a really, he seems grateful for his life. You know what I'm saying? And which isn't as common as it seems, right? Most people we know aren't grateful for their life. They feel like it's not good enough. He seems grateful and hardworking, and I just like him. I really do. I think he's a really good dude. Yeah, see Hotspot. I'm probably going to hop off pretty soon. Again, go to dailycryptobull.com. Good resources over there. Check out the link in my bio. I did open up some one-on-one sessions. You can ask me anything crypto. I can show you how to set some stuff up. And I'm just trying those out. I don't know if I will keep doing those. I just put them up very recently. I don't know if I'll keep doing them. I'm testing them out because I've had so many people ask for that. So I decided I'd give it a shot and see if it's something that I can fit in. So right now it's temporary. So if you want to book a spot, book a spot. Sequence is supposed to be a new blockchain for data and storage. That will be necessary for sure. It's about the new and improved iCloud. I don't know enough about it though, and it's not super sexy for the stage in the bull run. What I think is the parabolic phase. It's not sexy enough for me. Gaming metaverse, baby. Thanks to the coin to look into at Toolman8852. Oh, there you are. Pills, did you just hop back on? Because I just talked about Avalanche. I think I'm becoming I have Avalanche. I've had Avalanche. And that Wonderland thing I did yesterday is on the Avalanche chain. The 70,000 APY Wonderland. And their coin time. It was on the Avalanche network. God, Avalanche was so fast and so cheap. I was like, oh, I kind of like you even more, Avalanche. I mean, I have a bunch of Avalanche that I'm holding, but I had to buy a bunch more yesterday so that I could convert it into time and put it into Wonderland to stake for that massive, ridiculous, unbelievable APY. For a Bitcoin and keep adding each week. Maddie Winoa. That is called daily cost average, and that is a wonderful strategy because a Bitcoin within the next 10 years will be worth over $1 million. So yeah, start with what you got. And if you're newer to crypto, you can't really miss with Bitcoin. Don't get scared when the price goes down. Typically, we enter into a nasty ass bear market. Get excited when that happens because you're $20. As long as you keep adding in, you keep getting more and more bang for your buck. Because when the Bitcoin halvening happens, shit. Did anyone ask me about the Bitcoin halvening? Anyways, every about 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin mined every day gets cut in half, so it creates this massive supply shock into the system, starting the bull run. So I'm hoping we get a massive ass crash. My biggest fear is that we won't. That's truly my biggest fear. Not joking. My biggest... Fuck! Ethereum's at 45.72. While I've been on this stream with you guys, Lever Atlas over here, my custom indicator for leverage trading, printed a bearish fucking divergence. And I wanted to place a trade, but I can't. Because I got my computer going, got my phone going, I can't place a trade. I was going to place a short. I mean, I can still do it. I think Ethereum will go under 4,500, maybe even below 4,400 before it runs back up. Because 46, we went over 46. pretty good. I mean, Bitcoin's still below its all-time high, significantly. Like, what, like $3,000 below it. So, 2-3 grand. So that matters. I'm going to hop off in a second. Any final questions? See, I don't do these lives every day because when I get on here, I really stay on here for quite a while. Because I like doing them. You're welcome. You're welcome, Winnoa. But that's a really good, there's no one strategy that fits everybody. But the goal, here's the goal. Because here's big money's goal, smart money, institutions, hedge funds, countries, corporations. They're good with money. And their goal in crypto, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum, is accumulation. That's the word. Accumulation. So that's what I focus on. That's what you should focus on. Not financial advice, but that's what they're doing. So it makes sense to me. Do what the people that are best with money do. And it's not even about money. It is. It's about value. And this stuff is finite right now. It's not going to be far away where you're literally just not even going to be able to buy Bitcoin. You're not even going to be able to buy it because no one's going to sell it. No one's going to sell it. That's what craziness this is. Probably Ethereum too. Especially when it becomes deflationary, which it will. After ETH 2.0, ETH will become deflationary. Meaning that every day there will be less of it than there was the day before. Do you think quick day trades or swings more? Well, Charlie, if you're just starting out, I would say just do quicker day trades. Because you are going to be very uncomfortable going to sleep, leaving those trades open. But you can always set a stop loss, right? So I take out profits along the way. I'm not greedy. My goal is accumulation, and I want to win every trade. I put up a video a couple days ago. I made a video talking about this, and I was scrolling through my previous trades. I was just scrolling. They were all profitable. Every single one in a row, because I'm not greedy. I take profits. You don't got to cash it all out right away. Like if it goes, I do 10x leverage. So if the price moves in my direction 1%, well, that means I just made 10% on my money. I'm going to take some out, and then I let it go some more, And if I'm going to go to sleep on a swing trade, I set a stop loss that's usually not in massive profit, but it's in profit. So in case things don't go, because I don't want to get stopped out, but I don't want to lose either. But I also want to stay in the trade in case it moves more, which a lot of the time, if I've read the charts right, Lever Atlas is pretty damn good. That I'll be all right, But I like to place trades earlier in the day so I can keep an eye on them. And then when I set trades, I set a lot of alerts. In trading, I set a lot of alerts. Right now, if I set a trade at Ethereum, say I set a trade at 4,600, a short, I would set an alert for 4,650 and 4,700, and I would set an alert for 4,550, and I'd probably set a little bit of a take profit, percentage at 4,560 because that would be about 1%. I'd take out maybe 20% of my position. And then, all right, now I'm in profit, locked, awesome. Now I'm in control because I only lose money here if I start really gambling, and I don't do that because I want to win every trade. You went to sleep. No, I know because that's what I was in the beginning. No fucking way. I would just close out, and I lost out on a lot of money doing it like that. I'm a lot more comfortable with it now, but I just set a stop loss before I go to sleep. I usually do trades without a stop loss. I don't necessarily recommend that. But, if you learn to read these charts, it's not real hard. Lever Atlas makes it really fucking easy, frankly. If you learn to, and go through, I would say, and never be, and especially in the beginning, never be playing with more than you can lose. When I started, I lost. I got liquidated. But I wasn't playing with a lot. I was playing like a couple $100. just to kind of start getting used to it, start getting used to the emotion of it, because I don't really have emotion about it anymore. I'm much more comfortable, but in the beginning, it's more nerve-wracking because you're learning, but eventually you become a lot more comfortable with it because you have experience. But maybe I'll put out some more videos on that. Charlie, if you've been thinking, you know what I'm thinking about doing? Because Lever Atlas is, I have it at $50 a month, 50, which is cheap compared to other indicators like it. I'm thinking about doing some kind of like $1 trial, just to let people get in there and start using it like yourself. What would you think about that, Charlie? If I did like a $1 trial, would you get in on that? Oh, you are already. Okay. Well, good. Very good. Because I just want more people to get in there and try it. And the easier I can make it to get in, the more you get to really start to... It's like a superpower. It's like a fucking superpower. Being able to just like place a trade saying, hey, I think Ethereum or Bitcoin is going to go down. And as it goes down, I get more Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, it seems like something's wrong about that, but it's fucking awesome. And when it goes up, even better, because I get more Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm getting the price appreciation. But I don't care so much about the price appreciation. I care about the accumulation. Methodical. Oh, Charlie, you haven't set up, so you have Lever Atlas, but you haven't set up Bybit yet? Transfer money to Bybit yet? Oh, well, Noah said, oh, you're saying with the $1 you would try it. Oh, well, I didn't even realize that one, Noah. I'll probably set that up. I'll probably set that up. You know, go in the meantime, go watch the masterclass because that's free. If you haven't yet, it's on dailycryptobull.com. I think actually the link in my bio here on TikTok has it also. I mean, it's a different site, but I think it brings you there too. Yeah, it definitely does. Totally does. I'm new to crypto. What should my first move be? Get educated. Learn. But the safest thing because you want to get wins right away. Because you're new to this and you don't want to get discouraged. Try to keep your emotion out of it as much as you can. Just realize that crypto is Web 3.0 and it's just going to grow. It's going to have its crashes, but it's going to grow. And the only reason it crashes is because it grows too fast, and then it has to retract some. Personally, what I would do, not financial advice, I'd go to dailycryptobull.com, and there's a link there for Voyager, right? And sign up through there. You'll get $25 in free Bitcoin, and I would buy Bitcoin also, and I would just let it sit there because on Voyager you'll be getting almost 6% interest. And on the first of every month, you'll get free Bitcoin. And I think that we're moving into a parabolic phase where Bitcoin's also going up. But I would say the goal is accumulation. If you're new, or no matter what phase you're at, since you're new, I'm speaking directly to you, the goal is accumulation. It's not about it going up every single day. And if the market crashes, which God, I hope it does, we still got a lot of growth up to go. But hopefully it crashes like crazy eventually. Get excited. Buy the shit out of Bitcoin and Ethereum. If and when it dips like crazy, crashes rather. Voyager. It shouldn't take a week to move it. It should only take about a day to move it because they're really with everything like say Cardano on Voyager. Depends where you're sending it. Like I sent Cardano to Coinbase yesterday from Voyager because I knew it would send really fast. because it was going to a Coinbase a wallet, and it was Cardano, not Bitcoin. So it only took about 10 minutes. And then I converted that into Avalanche and then sent it off to Wonderland for my MetaMask wallet, the Avalanche network on my MetaMask wallet, to convert it to Time on TraderJoeEXYZ.com, and then move it to Wonderland to stake the Time. But yeah, Bitcoin takes a minute and Ethereum takes a minute, because I transferred some Ethereum off Voyager yesterday to my MetaMask wallet because I'm considering buying an NFT for Illuvium, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I may just transfer it back. I don't know. I was thinking about staking it in Olympus DAO, but I don't want to pay those fucking gas fees. 7 days, huh? That's interesting. So yeah, I just sent. Although I don't think I've ever sent Bitcoin off of Voyager. Now that you say it, maybe Bitcoin takes a little bit, which doesn't bother me, because I don't move that shit. The Bitcoin that I have in my Bybit account, where did I send? That's been so long, I don't even remember where the fuck I sent that from. But anyways, no hurry. Yeah, it'd be nice. It is a new account. Oh, yeah, it could be two, actually. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's actually probably what it is. Well, I appreciate that, Clippers. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to talk about this shit all day. I do. I mean, I read about it. I watch about it. I do about. I trade. All day. I mean, that's why it's late at night. I've been up since 8:30, 9 in the morning. And what do I do when I get up? Turn on fucking crypto stuff. I check the charts for the day. I check my trades. I check the prices, while I'm on the toilet. And I go out for a walk. Today, my nephew dog was over, so I took him for a walk. And I was just had my AirPods in, just listening to stuff, catching up on some news, some crypto news, and looking at other shit. And I just do that all day, and then I come in. I usually make a TikTok, and I make a TikTok, and then I look at some other shit, and I just kind of do that all day. And today I decided to do a live. I didn't make as much content as I wanted to make today, so a live's a good one because I dual stream here on YouTube and TikTok, and so this video here on YouTube will be published, right? So people can go watch it later. TikTok, you can't go watch it later. But I have a lot more followers on TikTok. YouTube, we're only at about 1,300, something like that. But on TikTok, we're almost 90,000. I mean, we'll be crossing 100,000 soon. I mean, the DCB community. I appreciate you using my code for Voyager, for sure. Yeah, I get a kickback. I get $25 too in Bitcoin, I think, for that. But you get 25 in Bitcoin too, and unless you used a link like that, you wouldn't get anything. So, I'd recommend it for free, but I'm just glad I get something for it. And I like Celsius too, but not as much. And it has more states, has some states that it can't even be used in. In Washington being one of them, which pisses me off. Because just the fact that, fuck you, government. Why are you going to tell me I can't use these things? But I can go to Vegas and I can put all my money on black or red. Fuck you. You're not trying to protect me. Just trying to get you cut. Fuck off. All right, I'm probably going to hop off soon. What time is it? My lady, every time I go on here, she almost doesn't like it. Because I always just sit on here for like 3 hours chatting with y'all. Because you got good questions. And I just like to talk about this shit. And you ask questions, and I answer them. And I'm like, I got a good answer for that. I got good thoughts about it. Not that I can predict all the future, but like, I think about this shit all the time. And where are you at, Charlie? You're on the East Coast? because I'm on the West Coast, so I'm guessing it's probably fucking 9:30 here. I should probably definitely go. Holy shit. South Carolina, yeah, that's right. So your East time, shit. So that means it's 9:30 here. I should go. I started watching this show on HBO called Succession. I heard Rich Eisen talk about it. I don't watch that shit much, but I was down at my mom's last week, and she had Peacock, and I had the Rich Eisen show on it, which I hadn't seen in God knows how long, and I like Rich Eisen. So I'm like, yeah, fuck. I'm gonna eat some pancakes and watch Rich Eisen, because my mom makes pancakes when I go down there, and coffee. And he was talking about the show Succession. I'm like, I don't really watch much TV. I don't have any shows I really watch. Well, fuck, I'll try that one out. Rich said it. I like Rich. Check it out. I had to watch it for a little bit to kind of get into it, but now I think I'm kind of into it. I'm on season 2, episode 1, and I think there's 3 seasons. So I think I'm in. I'm in so far. So I almost kind of have to watch TV a little bit. I got to find something to watch because I just can't turn my fucking head off. Like it's just crypto, especially in this parabolic phase. Crypto. I'm like, fuck. Until I crash and I wake up and do it all over again. And it's fun. This is maybe, I can't remember being, like, every day I'm excited to wake up. And I'm not just saying that, because I really like what I do. I really like crypto. I really like content creation about it. I really like being part of a community about it. Today I was on a panel for other content creators. There was probably well over 100 people in there. There's 7 of us panelists, and it was a lot of fun because there's a lot of. I like being able to help. I like making your own way. I like creating your own life because it's the most fulfilling and most fun and most enjoyable to actually have control of your own life and be doing things you really love. Crypto is a massive part of that. I don't care who you are. It is, because it's all about empowering the individual. It is getting rid of all the people that control all the shit and bringing it back to you being able to have real choices, limitless choices, and take control of your life. And then, of course, the internet, being able to just have a channel about something you love like crypto. Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? I love every day. Business, gaming, and freedom, and yeah, it is. It's like, hey, that's just a bunch of fun. And business is fun. I mean, when you think of corporate, that's not fun. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm talking about getting rid of. Because that's a bunch of clouded up bullshit. A bunch of too many people in there. Why can't I just be a person and serve another person or serve a community without all this other bullshit in between? Am I going to be Jeff Bezos, $150 billion? No. But am I going to be good? Yeah. Could you be good? Yeah. I think college is becoming irrelevant, frankly. Remember, I used to be a doctor. I went to about as much school as you can go to. And I'm telling you, I think it's way overrated. Just in the new world we live in, it's just way overrated. I think more and more people should just skip college because it's a whole bunch of debt. And you spend years studying shit other people tell you to study, doing other things people tell you to do, whether you're interested in it or not. And they give you a list of majors to pick. And then all those are competitive as fuck. And I'm like, well, what do you really like? Oh, you like crypto? Oh, you like video games? Oh, you like fucking knitting? You like fucking shoes? You like fucking sports cards? You like fucking cars? You like haircuts? What the fuck do you like? Go make a fucking channel on it. There's other people that are interested in hearing what you have to say. Because if you're interested in it, you have things to say. Because you spend time with it. It's just part of who you are. Now, if you ask me to go talk about knitting, I couldn't do that to save my life. I couldn't make any money from that. I couldn't build a community around that because I'm not into it. Or sneakers. I'm not really into sneakers. But crypto? Personal freedom? Financial freedom? Investing? Yeah. All day. Frankly, I couldn't even talk about sports all day. I really like sports. But it gets old because it's the same shit over and over. It's really exciting in crypto. Shit's new all the time. It's complete innovation. Complete innovation and disruption all the time. Fucking amazing. Nothing wrong with an addiction to success, but success to me is a self-defined thing. No one can define it for you. What is it for you? I think that's something that's hard too, is because we get given this image of what success is supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. And most people will just go buy a bunch of like depreciable shit. They'll go buy a Lambo. They'll go, then like, hey, now I'm rich. Now I've made it. Now I have status. And it's like, well, you're playing a losing game. Status? No one fucking cares. If you have any, you don't impress people. They're not impressed by you. If they are, they just want to take your shit. Most people don't give a fuck. The people that do give a fuck about you having a Lambo, that are happy for you, they'd be happy for you if you were just happy driving a fucking Hugo, if you were just happy. They don't fucking care. And those are the people that matter. There aren't many of them. Most people don't fucking matter. We chase the affection of a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about us, never will. So what's success to you? I hope it's valuable for y'all that stick around here deep into these lives, because I tend to really get more ethereal, which I love too. Eventually, I'm going to put up a, don't get me wrong, eventually I'll have a Lambo, but it's going to be in a way that something else paid for it, and when I get that Lambo's actually going to earn me money. Because these are the rules I have for myself. I want a helicopter too, but it's got to pay for, at least pay for itself. But ideally, at least make me $1. So that's because you can. You just got to get creative enough, and you can do that. Stick with me here. We're taught about the line, right? This is the zero line, and everyone focuses on the fucking negative side. Like the -0, like, ooh, how can I spend less? How can I spend less? How can I get it for cheaper? All these things, they're still on the negative side of the zero line. How can I get these things that I really want and have them make me money getting on the other side of the zero line? No one teaches that because they don't know how to do it, but it's doable. Uber helicopter rides? Fuck, maybe. Honestly, yeah, I mean, if I had a helicopter or a plane, I'd rent that shit out. Lambo, now it's tough because I want to drive that a lot. So I don't know. I don't know about that one yet. I don't know. Yeah, fuck, I don't know about that one yet. Like, BitBoy, he bought a fucking Lambo. I think he's getting pretty fucking loosey-goosey with his money, frankly. And you watch out, because when you get too loosey-goosey with your money, the universe has a way of slapping you. Saying, be grateful, don't squander this shit. So you watch out, Ben, BitBoy. Quit spending your money on that shit. You're getting too fucking frivolous, in my opinion. Ben, I know you're on here. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying now. Something about ethereal. But I get a little more ethereal as we get deeper in here, because y'all that are on here are like, I mean, you're probably like my I don't want to even call you that, my best fans. But I don't want to say fans because it feels so weird to say that. But you're people that probably care the most about what I say. So I go a little deeper because I get a little more vulnerable with you. But eventually, I think I will teach people how to do this shit because I hate it. I hate watching people go to college. I hate watching people work in jobs they fucking hate. I think you believe me. I do. I want to walk up to everybody because there's never a person I've met. There's never. Like, we all have strengths and weaknesses, right? Mostly probably more weaknesses than strengths, maybe. And things we're certainly better at. And there's one strength of mine, among my many weaknesses, is about anybody that I meet, I can find the strength in them, the real strength, what they're really, really into. And I know, because of my history and my experience, that They can make their whole life about that thing, or at least a solid portion of it, and they don't have to go get a fucking biology degree or become a fucking lawyer or a computer engineer. I mean, all those things, if you're really into computer coding, what the fuck you need to go to college for? All the information's out there, and you're probably spending time learning and doing it anyways. You're already better than everyone else fucking there. Just go do your own thing. You just need the permission to do it. You're really into sneakers? Fucking start getting into sneakers. Start making content on sneakers. You're into fucking fades, haircuts, barber shit? Get into it. Just make it you. Like, that's what it is. Just make it you. But it's got to be about the people you're talking to. It's got to be about serving and serving and serving and serving and serving and giving and giving and giving. And a commitment to it. Because if you're going to go to college, it's a commitment. Now you see me, now you don't. It's a commitment. Bunch of shit you don't like. You spent 4 fucking years going to these classes, reading these fucking books, taking these tests and these quizzes. Like, that sucks. You got to make a commitment to something. Might as well make a commitment to something you really like. But there's no one there to fucking spank you, to make you show up. You got to show up. Study history at university made me too philosophical to function in a capitalistic society. I'm with you. But I'm all for capitalism. Just maybe not the current exact version we have of it, which has become too bloated and monopolized. But, yeah, man. I mean, philosophy, we all got a philosophy, right? It's how we choose to live our life. So what's our philosophy, right? What is your philosophy? And every one for each of us is going to be a little bit different, like a fucking flake of snow. They're never going to be exactly the same. And I like that idea of hierarchy of values. Me, I knew early on I wanted to be fucking rich. And it wasn't about the rich. It was about, and I learned later, it was more about the freedom of choice. Freedom of choice is what I really wanted. And I think that's what everyone wants. I mean, because frankly, who the fuck wouldn't want freedom of choice? And I see the biggest barrier to freedom of choice is money in the world we live in. But I can't hate money because it's good too. There's a lot of good things you can do with it, and it is what it is. What am I going to do? Fucking really change the whole monetary system of the entire fucking world? Although crypto is doing that, certainly providing a good opportunity to. But to me, it was about freedom of choice, and I want to choose to be part of something that I really fucking love and get rich while doing it. Well, what an option! But there aren't many people that teach you how to do that. Most people don't know how to do that. Not saying, hey, look at me, I'm the best in the world. But I'm pretty fucking good at it. But it's been a long road. It's been a long fucking road. But now I'm positive I could teach anybody to do this shit. So I've done it. Shit, I have 2 channels going right now. I have one on sports card investing and one on crypto. And I run them both. Built them both from the fucking zero. And I'm not special. I'm just congruent with who I am. Capitalism, and there's no, I don't think anyone's entitled to shit. Like, people are people. But I think crypto is the biggest redistribution of wealth that humanity has ever seen. That's what I think this opportunity is, which is the redistribution of freedom of choice to me. And that's what it's really all about. And that's why I want everyone to get involved in this shit. Because I would rather people get involved in this shit now and benefit from it and never even give me a thank you or even acknowledge that I said anything. I'd rather have that happen by far than have someone come to me in 10 years and go, wish I had listened to you. You were right. I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't want anyone to fucking say that to me. I want everyone to just get involved. I don't care if I get any fucking credit or not. Just get in. Free yourself from the fucking slavery you were born into. I should probably get off. Of here. Oh yeah, YouTube. What's up? Since I don't have the chat over here, I forget that this is even going. But look where Ethereum's at, 45.52. Where was it when we started this shit? It's over 4,600. And it's got a nice downward going. Lever Atlas strikes again. Showed a bearish divergence. She went down. And I think it's going to keep going down. I think she's going to dip below 45, maybe below 44 before she goes back up. That's what I think, but I don't know. I can't predict that. I just was pretty certain that the price was going to go down. What time frame am I on? Let me go. Oh, I'm on the 15. Let me go to the 30 and take a look. It's taken, the thing is it's going down quite a bit on the momentum without the price coming down as much. Price certainly has come down a good 50, 60 bucks. But let's go to the 45 minute. You can go watch this on YouTube if you want. It'll actually get published to it. And it's looking better on the 45. Let's go to the hour though real quick, because that's the one that, Charlie, the hour is the one that I really like to see the most. Anyone that uses Lever Atlas, the hour is the one that I find to be the strongest indicator for me. But I will tend to, if I see it coming, I'll kind of get involved at 30 or the 45. You don't want to get in too early. It's okay to be a little late. But yeah, it even printed on the hour, Charlie, it even printed one of the big it printed the red top, on top of the wave, but way up above it printed a big fucking red dot too. Which those aren't always perfect. But the biggest thing I would say, you can almost disregard the big ass red dots or the dots up there. Those are just kind of great extra gravy. Look for the momentum waves to be swinging down. And that's what we see here. Now, I wasn't sure if it was going to go down because the height difference between the two waves is significant, but they're both still above that overbought line. So, I wouldn't doubt if Ethereum did come back up some, like to a little above its all-time high before it came back down more. So that could happen. So I'll be watching, but I'm not going to place a trade right now because I'm going to go to bed. Probably. I don't like to place trades late at night because I don't like to go to sleep with it. Because I need there to be I need to have already taken profit before I go to sleep, before I set a stop loss. Because I don't even trade with stop losses. If I'm a little early on something, I'll just buy back more to bring my average entry price to a more desirable spot. Cat Girl's on Pancake Swap. So, yeah, Pancake Swap. I have Cat Girl. I bought it a week ago though, so I'm up like 4x plus on it. But you buy it on Pancake Swap. What's up, Kramer? I'm doing good. I'm about to hop off this thing though. I've been on here for quite a while. And it's always hard to get off because I like being on here. I almost wait till it drains me completely, and then I get off because I get energized getting on this thing. When I get on right away, I'm energized as fuck, and then it just slowly goes down, and then I get here kind of like after a good workout, and then I just get kind of extra vulnerable and ethereal with y'all. But you get it on Pancake Swap. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube showing you how to use Pancake Swap. What you'll need to do, your MetaMask wallet might work, but what I did is I just got the Binance chain wallet, and I'll just go on I think there's a extension or something on your Chrome. I forget, it's been a while since I set it up. I just click a button and use it now and connect it. But you'd have to buy Binance coin, get it into your wallet, go to Pancake Swap, connect your wallet, exchange your Binance coin into Pancake, but don't use all your Binance coin because you will need to save some for your gas fees. The gas fees are very small, but if you try to use all of your BNB to switch it to Cake, it's not going to go through because you won't have any money to pay you won't have any money for gas. And then what you do is then you can convert it. Then you go to that exchange again. Well, you go to CoinMarketCap and look up Cat Girl. There will be a code that you can copy for Cat Girl. You take that over to Pancake Swap and you go to that exchange part. And I know this is a lot, but on YouTube you'll hear me go. This will publish on YouTube, on Daily Crypto Bull YouTube channel. You'll be able to hear all this again if you just go over there. I'll publish this after I'm done streaming it. But you take that code and you go to convert Cake into Cat Girl, but there won't be a Cat Girl, so you need to click up top and paste that code, and then it'll search and it'll bring up Cat Girl, and you'll have to import it. and then it'll be on there, and then you'll be able to convert it, and then it'll permanently be there on PancakeSwap for you. I had to do that today too with MetaHero. I got that on PancakeSwap too. I had to import it. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, I agree with you, man. The technical analysis, I don't do heavy technical analysis because I don't have to. I mean, Lever Atlas, like, the biggest technical analysis I do is Fibonacci lines. But since we're in this price discovery zone, Fibonacci lines are harder. You can do Fibonacci, because I usually use Fibonacci retracements, but what we'd have to do would be Fibonacci extensions. And I just haven't put any up because, frankly, I don't know, man. Lever Atlas just really. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I mean, you can see the track record right on the thing. You can see all the spots it calls out, and it's like I just kind of use it. Plus, I've been doing it a while, so there's a little bit of intuition that goes with it. But it just, like I said, I called it at the beginning of this fucking stream. I saw 4,600 some come up. And I saw Lever Atlas on the hour about to print a bearish divergence on the momentum. Then I went down to the 45 and the 30, and one had already printed on 30. I'm like, interesting. And then, so if I wasn't on this live, I would have placed a short for sure. Would have I hit the exact top? Probably not. Don't care. But I feel like that's a pretty good zone of resistance. New all-time high, 4,600. Pretty sure it's going to come down some. I don't even need Lever Atlas to, well, I would actually, because you never know. But Lever Atlas lets me know, all right, this is a resistance zone. Oh, now it just went down to 45.40. So I would have taken some profit out at like 45.70, 60 just to get in the green right away, and then probably 20% of my position, and then I'd probably take my next out at like 45.25, and then I'd be watching. I'd take out more. I'd take out more like 30-40% of the remaining, maybe even half at 45.25, because I don't feel strong about the dip that's going to come here. I don't feel like, I just don't. And I'm fine missing out on gains because I'm not losing. I'm still very profitable. And for me, it's about win, because it's about the methodical accumulation. Ever thought of doing collaborations with people in the crypto space, videos, podcasts? I've thought of it, but I don't really know other people in the crypto space. Like, I'm just out here doing my own thing. Today I did meet Mac and Cheesy, though. He was on that panel with me today. I did meet him, sort of, if you want to call it that. We sent each other a few Twitter DMs. We could maybe do something, but, I do what I do and what he does. It'd be nice to just chat, I guess. I guess that's nice. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll see if he wants to do that. We have about the same size TikTok followings. His is a little bigger. He's over 100,000. I'm not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet, I should say. But yeah. That's something I would like to do, I think. Because I just like to talk crypto, straight up. As you guys know, that's why I'm doing this live for God knows how long. 3 hours probably now, plus. Charlie, I appreciate you being the ambassador for Lever Atlas here, really. And regardless of any of that, I'm just glad you're getting involved, because that's what I want people to do. I want you to get involved. If there's nothing else to get involved in trading Bitcoin and Ethereum, because there's no stronger way to accumulate. There just isn't, because you don't need money to do it. You just use the Bitcoin and Ethereum you already have, and you just trade. And Charlie, I know you can't get in yet. God, it sucks. But like, the first time you have more Ethereum or more Bitcoin because the price went down is a very strange, awesome feeling. Like, I am totally numb. I have no feelings towards the price going up or down. I mean, I like it when it goes up. Don't get me wrong. I like it when it goes up more than when it goes down. But when I make money when it goes down and when it goes up, like, it just changes everything. I don't know who is in here. Go to dailycryptobull.com. There's a leverage trading masterclass if you want to go watch it. I don't know who's new in here. We've only got like 7 people in. No, we've had probably 1,000 people cycle through in the time I've been doing this. I'm glad, Charlie. Yeah, shit, you watched it. I'm glad, man. There's a lot in there. Like, that's basically everything. I mean, granted, it's 2 hours, so there's only so much 2 hours can teach you, the 2-part series, but I feel like I do a pretty good job simplifying it, but yet explaining without it being too crazy. But then I really, at the end, show you, like, look, if you look at this and you watch Lever Atlas, like, here we go, and you see, like, how many times in a row it calls it going up and down, right? I mean, and it's simplified. Once you see it, like, you see it, and you can't unsee it, and you're like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. Because it's so powerful to know when the tops and bottoms are, and that's really what Lever Atlas does. And not just that, it lets you know where the momentum swings are, so that when price is going to change direction or has a high probability of changing direction. And that's all you really need to know. You just need to know when the price is going to change direction to accumulate. Ooh. I'll tell you what, Bitcoin goes to 10K, I'm going to be trading, of course. But I'm going to be buying the shit out of it. If it gets, please God, I'm not religious. God, universe, whatever the fuck you are. There is a force, I guarantee, I know that. Whatever the fuck it is, and we're part of it. But please go to 10K Bitcoin, please. Please. I will literally sell everything I own. Everything. To buy as much Bitcoin as I can. I swear to God. Swear. You just got here? Yeah, I'm going to hop off in a second. My throat's burned. My energy's dwindling. My lady out there is, again, going to say, Jesus Christ, you do these lies forever. And I didn't plan on it. Never do. But every time I do, I'm on here for like 3+ hours, just chatting with y'all, answering questions, talking crypt. Oh, the reason I didn't have the buy button on there right away is because I want people to start watching the videos before they just buy it. I want them to watch the videos, right? Because I think that's the best way I can serve y'all, is if you watch the videos before you buy it. Because if you buy it, you'll probably watch the videos anyways. But I don't want you going in like two guns ablazing. So that's why I put a little delay, like a 5-minute delay on the button. Yeah. It's funny you notice that though. Because I try to hide it. Like it's just the masterclass, and then I let people consume the content, and then hopefully they got some good knowledge, and then they want Lever Atlas, but now they're at least a little bit educated, and then it's right there for them to get. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. I have an actual green screen behind me, but this is the green screen effect on TikTok. It's screwing with it, so it makes me disappear. Oh. I don't know when you watched it, but I did add another button. There should be 2 buttons on there now, but they both have a delay on them, like a 5-minute delay. I think. I'll have to go back and recheck that. Alright, y'all. I think I'm going to hop off. I'm going to watch some Succession. Turn my head off. But be thankful. Be happy this phase of the crypto cycle, right? Because I think we are going to get parabolic. I agree. I think Plan B's got a pretty good prediction. I think it makes a lot of sense that Bitcoin is around 90K by the end of November. But then, if it's at 90K by the end of November, I expect a parabolic move, which means it's basically got to double. Which is what I'll be watching for to mark the end of the cycle, is for the parabolic Bitcoin move. And I that as a very literal word, where the price of Bitcoin doubles in a very short amount of time, usually 2 weeks or less. That is a parabolic move. From an all-time high, it doubles. So if it's at 70 and it goes to 140 in 2 weeks, probably going to sell a lot of my Bitcoin. And immediately move it into fucking alts because they're going to catch up right behind it. Because Bitcoin goes up first, then Ethereum, then large cap alts, medium caps, and all the rest of the alts. They don't go up at the same time. And they don't go down at the same time either. But if Bitcoin goes up, if Bitcoin crashes real hard, then Ethereum and a lot of things will go with it pretty quick. But yeah. All right, y'all. Any last questions? I'm going to hop off. I made 2% in a day, which doesn't sound like much. But the way it compounds and accumulates is fucking nuts if you let it sit there for a year. I can't even. Go there and read about it. Go there, go to Wonderland and Olympus DAO and go read their documentation. I think you will be very impressed. I like Quant. Quant, I think, has quite a future. I really do. I own some Quant. What fucking coins don't I own? I don't. At least some of. There's a lot. It's just, I feel like any of them worth a shit. I have at least some of. Because I'm a diversifier. But I'm not an equal diversifier. I'm looking, in this point of the what I believe to be parabolic phase, I'm looking for very disproportionate chances. It's fucking disappeared and came back. But that's something I'm looking for. Like, that's why I bought Catgirl last week. And I'll be holding that. Not because I believe in the project. I don't even know what the fuck they do, really. At least they do something, which is more than Shiba Doge. I just think that the hype can really run it. Plus, it's kind of anime looking, which I'm not an anime guy, but I know a lot of people are, especially in Asia, especially in, and they're very crypto. People here are too, and I think, I've heard, I just feel like anime is actually going to kind of blow up even more, even though, just because of rumblings that I've gotten. I don't know what that looks like. But Evergrow, Floki, Ryoshi, BitBoy today mentioned Ryoshi on his, and they bought some. They think that's going to be the next Shiba or something like it. I'm like, yeah, I see that. But I think I don't know. I don't think there's going to be one. I think it's going to be spread out. I think that all of those, there's going to be some really good, all of those, there's already been really good gains in the past week or so. Really good. Like hundreds of % gains. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Go to dailycryptobull.com. Very good resources there for you. Check out the link in my bio. I'm even offering one-on-one sessions right now. So any questions you got, you can ask me. I can walk you through stuff, Pancake Swap, etc. But I don't know. I just started offering those, and I don't know if I will continue to offer those. So many people ask me about that I decided to offer them and see if it's something I can have the time for. Because I would like to help those that want a little more help, because I know how hard some of this shit can be to figure out. Anime is fucking taking off. I don't think I'm ever really going to be an anime guy, but that doesn't fucking matter at all. Safe Moon, I've talked a lot of shit about Safe Moon, but it keeps persisting, doesn't it? So I can't talk shit about Safe Moon anymore. I don't think they fucking do anything. Maybe they do. The name is fucking atrocious, because in crypto you learn anything with the name Safe or Moon in it is a fucking joke, and you get away from it because it's a fucking trap. But Safe Moon keeps persisting. So now, am I going to buy Safe Moon? I wouldn't say that. But I'm actually going to probably kind of look at it a little bit, because it keeps persisting. And I don't know what the market cap is at. I wonder what does anyone put in the chat, what is the market cap of Safe Moon? That's going to give me my answer right there. please, somebody put in the market cap of SafeMoon. And I can give you an answer on it about how I feel about it. I'm just waiting for someone to give me that market cap. What's up, YouTube? I don't have the chat up. Sorry. I'll remember that next time. Decentraland just keeps going up and down. Fine by me. I'm long on it. And sand. Good time to buy. I like sand. The sandbox more than Decentraland. Mana. No one got the market cap of SafeMoon? Oh. No. No, it's not. It's not 2.4. Oh. Is it 2.4 billion? Because 2.4 trillion is that's basically the market cap of the entire crypto market. So my guess is it's 2.4 billion. It's kind of where I thought it would be. The question is, because you got to look at it and compare it to the other ones, the other cryptos above it. So 2.4 billion probably puts it well, it's in the top 100 for sure. So maybe it's got some room. I think it's pretty easy for it to go from 2.4 billion to 5 billion. Maybe even 7.5 billion. But you're not going to become a millionaire out of it because the market cap, it's not there. But it could still be a really nice return if we can put our incredible greed aside. 2, 3, 4x, maybe a 4x. Totally possible. And I think it's easier for SafeMoon to go to 10 billion than it is for Bitcoin to go to 100,000. Even though Bitcoin is going to definitely get to 100,000. So maybe I throw a little bit in SafeMoon because it keeps persisting. You know what I mean? It keeps persisting. People keep talking about it. People keep buying it. People keep wondering about it. It's been around for a while, so I can't ignore that. Not now. At first, yeah. Because 99.9% you can ignore. But it keeps persisting, especially with a name like that. But then again, crypto surprises me commonly. Proppy, I don't know much about Proppy. Maybe it is a sleeping giant. But you're the first person that's mentioned it to me. I will be looking out for it for other people to be mentioning it because it's about buzz, it's about hype. And if I hear it enough, I can get in early. Like Catgirl. I heard about it enough that I just hopped on and got it. Like the day I heard about it, I saw it pop up enough places in one day, and I'm like, I got to get on this because it's going to get hyped. I didn't care what the project was, but it was actually a project. So I'm like, oh, interesting, it's a project instead of just a coin. But regardless, it didn't matter. I was going to get some, and it's up like 4x since I got it a week ago. And I think it's got a lot of room to go because its market cap is still stupid small. Get that on PancakeSwap. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. You're awesome. Thanks for spending this time with me. Hope you got some good value. Go to dailycryptobull.com and check out the link in the bio. Y'all are awesome.